year and 3 quarters. Yes.
Welcome to Faithfinders. We're going to be starting over from the very beginning.
We are on a ship.
You're done.
Favorite.
You guys are on a ship in the middle of the ocean.
No!
I wasn't there for this, so I'm going to be gone for 2 months.
No, you play Aelin.
Oh, okay.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, I was. Gus, you fool.
Good thing you can
Looking
pause.
over the edge.
Sponsored by Nintendo.
Well, that's it. Now we're getting sued because you literally just said that. We're getting sued. Even with ads turned off, we're getting sued.
Nah, come on. We're not.
I'm loving it.
This is. It's still.
I hate you.
Is there...
Covers logo.
Oh man, these McDonald's fries are so enjoyable and.
You gotta do like the what's it called? Devil's a part-timer.
Is that-
McRonald's.
Did you guys
Oh
hear
no,
about
it was
the
a
new
G.
butter...
It was McRonald's.
Did you guys hear about the new buttermilk crispy tenders at McDonald's?
Donald?
Those really curve my appetite. What's the
Crispy my
Herb?
crispy my appetite.
Buttermilk crispy tenders.
Made with 100%
Black meat.
white meat.
Now all life
Well,
matters.
I'm loving it.
Well, we've demonetized all our videos. Great job.
Everything. Even the previous ones are just done now. Now the All Life Matter campaign's gonna come after us.
Good. That's what I wanted.
All meat matters.
All meat.
All meat matters, including these delicious, affordable McDonald's chicken nuggets. Did you like that segue?
Meat matters.
All meat matters, including.
That's why it's so
Why,
delicious.
you didn't get the buttermilk crispy tenders?
You
that
want
we-
this back?
No.
So he didn't know the buttermilk crispy tenders were actually like big long chicken tenders. So he goes to McDonald's and goes, I want the 10-pack. Lady goes, I find the 4 actually quite filling. And Gus goes, I want the 10-pack. Gets it? Oh.
It's like a big box. It's like carry out box.
It's literally a full chicken.
It
You
is.
ordered a full chicken.
And only for $5.99.
Stop it!
With purchase
What
of
a
a large
deal.
drink and a medium fry.
We're also now sponsored by Crunchyroll.
I am also a summoner.
Go to crunchyroll.com/ Zelda as
Crispy,
a girl.
buttermilk crispy
Just an easy
tenders.
guy.
Anyways, getting back to the campaign, you wake up and you're just about to fight the Shinigami. For the second time, it was all a dream due to a failed roll that you had against his mind-numbing effect that made you think you would start it over.
Oh,
We actually
yeah.
were back to level 16.
Yay! You're level 1, suck it.
No, we're fighting a Shinigami.
Level 1.
A level 3.
So where do we...
I'm level 2, by the way. You told me I was level 2 because I won the.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh
He
yeah.
is.
So he's level 1 gunslinger, level 1 summoner.
No, he's a
Yes.
level 2 gunslinger.
He gets
Even
to
if he
choose.
wanted to, he can't duel until he's
I'm the
level
gun
5.
summoner around here.
I'm the gun.
Cannon. I have a cannon. I can go through a gate.
So basically, you're like, what's it called? Oh man, I can't remember his name now. Not Fake Grandmother. Face Gilgamesh.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of calling spears out of the wall, he just has like rifles.
Mhm.
I'm the gun summoner.
That's a good idea, Chad. You should just mix and match all of our abilities.
Wall of bullets.
Boom.
A hat that I can pull any spear out of.
You've lost the portal ability now.
No, he was talking about my hat.
Yeah.
No.
I summoned my sword.
Want
What
to see me
sword?
pull a spear out of a hat?
What sword?
Want to see me do
You
it
have
again?
fleshy arms.
Good.
Want to see me do it again?
No, in fact, you're level 1, but with the same body, so you've got mechanical metal
You're
arms.
back to being an elf.
With no life in them. Which means you're just this.
Hey, Ring, you're back
So
to being an elf.
eventually it's like, okay, I've got this, guys, I'll fight this guy.
Hey, don't touch
Wait,
the,
that means I
hey, don't
can't
touch the
take
dream
pain.
catcher. Oh, what are you doing? That we're sponsored by McDonald's.
I can't take pain, by the way.
I'm glad you did.
Well,
that.
we
Their
just,
life
yeah.
is.
we just lost that
I'm glad
advertisement,
you did
everybody.
that so that Matt can't yell at me for doing it.
Good, it's on camera that I did it. As
And I
Josh
didn't even have
possessed
to
my
encourage
body.
you to do it.
No, you didn't. I was just sick of it.
Just like how you're sick
Of it.
of
And not loving it.
Chad.
So what happened last game?
We died.
Why did you die?
I failed.
Because they're fools.
Because maybe someone with a game-breaking ability didn't use that ability.
No.
Yeah, you got some too.
I believe.
Game-breaking abilities?
Yeah.
Like what?
3rd rage level, you never decided to engage?
Well, I can't go rage level when I'm in. When we're
Then
fused.
don't pair up.
Don't. You're the person I'm paired with. You have to agree.
It takes 2 to tango, buddy.
Exactly.
We argued like 3 or 4 times about going our own separate ways in that one fight.
You kind of convinced him to just, let's pair up. And then I was like, I really don't want to. I got stuff I can do. Let's pair up. I really don't feel like it. Let's pair up.
It's your fault.
It is
It's
fault.
Gus's fault.
We're changing the
Finally.
blame from sponsor now.
The blame is on everyone.
Except for me.
I mean, here's the thing. Would
Chad,
you
You
rather
got
have?
some stuff.
Except for me.
If
Yeah,
only
you
the
got
fight
some
wasn't so
stuff.
unfair, maybe we could have
Except
beat
for
it.
me.
You mean you
It
had
was
some stuff?
it was perfectly statted for everybody to handle it. You
Was
actually
it?
use your abilities.
Except
Was
for
it
me.
though? Level 17 monster.
It's kind of like when you're doing the nightfall. You don't want to use any grenades. Or
I feel like I
arrows.
used the fullest extent of mine.
You did. If
And it did
one
nothing.
person did, yeah, it won't do anything. But if 4 did,
What did I have? Because I don't have it anymore.
I had a
so it
cannon.
doesn't matter.
I had a cannon.
You could have avoided
It's
every
gone
attack.
now. It's gone now.
It's gone.
It's all gone now.
You get no spear.
I'm not looking at it anymore.
Nat 20. Great.
Mine elf.
Mine elf.
no.
He's back to a mage. He's level 1. He has to be a mage.
And I'm back to not existing
No, you are
yet.
rogue level 1. And you're just a twinkle in your daddy's eye.
Yep. Do I have my mustache back now? Yay! No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yep, the stone
I did-
statue
Hey,
did.
the statue did, remember?
No, I
So
don't.
there-
So your helmet actually has it on.
But not my
Nope.
face.
You
Yeah.
still don't have it.
I lost everything.
No, you guys,
My
your bodies
mustache.
stayed where they are. You still have the mechanical arms. You could move them, but then there's not that boost you had
Yeah, I
from the
tell you guys
living
about my
creature inside.
son, Donald Jr., who also has a mustache.
So does that mean I
Does he
still have
take
my
my spot?
symbiote, but it's just like dormant inside me?
Yeah,
Except it's not
except for
there.
the fact that's not there.
Why would it not be there?
Because it left. Found a new host.
Everything that was alive in you is dead. The only thing that came back was your fades.
Oh. Great.
Which is gonna be, and the story of how
So,
your souls
Shadow-
came back is great. You'll know in Donald's campaign.
Psych.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
We
We talked about
yeah.
their Scooby-Doo campaign that I'm now going to do.
Scooby
The
Doo
Mystery
campaign.
Gang's going to get our souls
Dibs
back.
on Velma.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh,
You're that's the one that we
good.
left out.
Yeah! What just happened?
Actually,
Who's
so-
Daphne?
I'm
I'm
obviously
Fred.
Shaggy.
Fred.
and-
No, you're Scooby.
You're Scooby. Definitely Scooby. You're Shaggy.
Yeah. Who else would I be?
Scrappy Doo.
No, that's Lucas.
That's
That's
Danny
Matt.
DeVito.
Matt is gonna be Scrappy.
No, Matt would be
No.
more the villain in a mask,
No,
and Robbie
no,
would be
picture,
Scrappy
can you
Doo.
picture it? Just picture Scrappy Doo coming out of that like robot body in the movie. It's, I'm a cool freshman.
Perfect. That's so perfect.
Oh my god!
And then him getting all buff. I'm playing the ukulele.
And we thought Chad was going to die tonight.
Oh my god!
Did you like that one?
Still voiced by Danny DeVito, though.
Yes.
What?
Oh, oh my god!
This world is full of so many
I can't continue the campaign now.
Scrappy-Doo
Chad,
campaign.
just scrap everything you had with playing Scooby.
We're playing the Scooby campaign.
Yeah.
It's no longer the Corgan campaign for Christmas. We're actually going to do the Scooby.
I used the Ozpin right.
I used the Scooby.
All right, getting back to the seriousness of this really terrible
Sponsored by
situation.
Warner Brothers.
I went to the studio. It's pretty cool.
Okay, going back to the seriousness of your situation now.
What seriousness?
It's not even real.
The deadliness.
It's a fake. It's fake news.
You're a fake.
All right, so to recap, what happened with the statue stuff going on?
We turn into statues.
Then we
Well,
became
our
real
bodies
again.
were buried in a statue that was put up in the middle of town.
And we
Like-
stopped being statues after
Yep.
like 300.
Like Robbie's character.
It was like 2 years.
Not
3.
300.
3 years.
3,000.
years.
3 million years.
At the base of the statue, you can see Saphira. She's crying. I'm just going to kind of recap. She climbs up to the aspen rod, holds the edges of it. She weeps even more. She tries turning it over again and again. You can see that there is no strength in the rod. Saphira looks smaller, you assume. She's been trying to use portions of her energy to bring you back, but it's no good if your faith is detached. Your bodies are calling to you from your statue. You guys were kind of floating around while observing all this. You are sucked into the statue. Saphira is thrown to the ground as stone fragments fly in every direction off of your skin. The dust settles,
Do we have to roll for damage?
and standing in the place of the statue is the real Faithfinders.
Fake.
Ring, Luca, Donald, and Clavdibs.
Unfortunately.
Saphira runs to you, warning you to prepare. Your presence would have been noticed immediately.
Psych.
Splits up into the fuse yours between you, concentrating on repairing all your weapons. Now that she has you here to lend her strength. Even if you were blind, you'd be able to see the smile, or hear the smile in her voice at seeing you again, after 3 years of thinking you're dead. She never gave up hope.
The law of nature says otherwise.
In front of you, you swear you just saw smiling faces in the distance, just dissolving into the wind. Looking again, there's nothing there besides a pile of ash, starting to blow away. Dun, dun, dun.
Here, let me help you out. I'll go over there and get...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of ashes over there.
Wow, I'm gonna. I now gain their power.
What?
Do I get their faiths? Do I have 4
The
faiths
skies
now?
are dark, and rain is picking up, coming down harder and harder as the hour passes by. You can hear thunder in the distance. It begins to darken in the city, without the streetlights that there once was there. You're left with almost nothing, wearing only your Faithfinder armor, armed with only your base weapons that were preserved through magic while attached to your sculpture. The faiths you carried and strengthened you are not present. You're each dropped to 60 HP in your current state, with level 1 stats. You no longer have your feats or abilities besides the base level 1 builds that you took. This affects your base attack bonus and any skills you level up as well.
+1.
Does it affect our ability score in any way?
You go back to your level 1 ability scores.
Well, I don't remember that.
I have them on hand.
Me neither.
Somebody said you can.
Okay.
So
55.
just take a 0 in each every
55.
All of them are put to a base of... Your highest stat is put to a base of 12.
Dang it. 12 in perception.
You get a 12 to perception then.
I had a
Anything
7.
else stays in it, where is that? If you
I
have
had a 7 in perception, so now it's not. Now it's a 12.
7.
I'm so glad I died.
Everything stays where it's at, but if it's above 12, it goes down to 12.
If I die again, I'll
Okay,
go
so
up to
my
24.
skills will go back.
So if you have a 57 to perception, it's now a 12. If you have a 4,000 in intimidate, it's now a 12.
12,000, gotcha.
It's now a 7.
No, that doesn't have to do with
If I had a
actual
0 in
ability score.
Persuasion, it's now a set 12.
Your abilities, like your strength and your intelligence, they're pretty weak, but your numbers are the same for now.
I'm weak, but I still have 20 strength.
Yet something,
Yep.
something
No, I'm going back to my old ones.
feels different.
I'm weak, but I still have 7 grit points.
Your bodies were preserved, which means the things that you had, your mind, so your wisdom, your strength, those things that were physical to you, those are still there.
My
That's why your
intimidating
abilities-
prowess wasn't physical to me.
Nope.
Nope.
You feel something hidden deep inside, now kind of surfacing, bubbling up.
Magic.
But you can't quite grasp it.
Is this what magic feels like?
Horns. You hear horns off in the distance. Goblins, maybe? Orcs? Again? Actually, it's
Perception.
unmistakable. You're
It's either
weakened, though.
25.
Hang on. It's a perception check. This will not be an easy battle. The light appears in the distance. Goblins with torches. They set a fire to the grass that's surrounding the city. It's now pretty well lit on the outskirts. This doesn't bring you comfort, though. They're coming, and a few of them appear to be large, off in the distance.
Large goblins.
We still get a +2 because
Dire
we fought
goblins.
goblins before, right?
No, that's gone now.
That doesn't count.
Because you haven't fought them again.
Also, we lost the spider necklace or
So
spider
if
thing.
we end up fighting a Shinigami again, we don't get a...
No, 'cause we died. He killed us.
You died. You lost everything besides your
Yeah,
abilities
the
that your body
Shinigami died.
preserved.
No, he's still alive. He's now an old man. It's like, we're to kill you, old man. It's been 3 years. He's already old. He's in retirement.
The Shinigami's in retirement.
I just want to raise my kids. Don't kill me, please.
Too late.
Give us our levels back. Kill him. Kill his kids.
Those, like,
Do we get our levels back yet?
furniture.
Those are houses.
Oh, is that a chair? Oh, is it a window?
No, these are battle
It's
formations.
upholstery.
Oh, he put marker on me.
He's drawn his back.
No. You got gunk on. You got gunk. What's that?
Is that a
What's
lone
that?
goblin?
Is that a?
These are all the goblins. Now do that for an hour. If you can. Thank you. Whatever.
What's that?
Shut up.
Why? Why? I next.
Just staring at me.
I'm done. Goodbye, guys.
Yeah, stop.
This is a very small town.
Yeah, it's what's left of Sandpoint.
Did they build like a bunch of buildings really close to each other before it burned down?
This is all giant rubble piles of where the buildings once were.
Oh,
They're just
very-
like kind of crumbled everywhere.
still very like,
It's
small.
like the one town in
Like that one's like 10
Fallout New
feet.
Vegas. Do you know what town I'm talking about?
Like the Eiffel, like tiny town with like all the like monuments and stuff like the Eiffel Tower and all that.
Goodbye,
No.
Vegas.
There are random piles of rubble everywhere.
You already.
Some still shaped like buildings, one or two buildings still somewhat stand. Lots of garbage is all over the place. Plenty of places to hide or get a vantage point perchance. There are also massive craters in the street alongside the smaller hallways. You see one goblin walking towards your position.
Do I
You guys
still,
are all at the center point where your statue stood.
Do I still have the adamantium claws?
No.
Those, were those given to you after you started the game? Or were you born with them?
I was born.
I was
No,
born
you
with-
weren't.
I was born with a mustache on my face.
What are you, Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
I mean,
You were born with the
I was
ability
cursed to have
grow.
amazing facial hair. And see where that got me. Apparently curses can just be undone.
I love curses.
Are those the goblins?
Nope, these are small craters and holes that are kind of spread around the place.
Filled with treasure. Treasure hunt.
Hunger Game. Actually, this is Battlegrounds.
Pick up the bow.
PUBG.
This is PUBG.
Oh man, we have to do that the Hunger Games thing. Like the I'll tell you later.
No, you won't.
We've already done the...
Perception check.
Oh yeah, loot the one.
Oh no.
28.
I rolled a 2.
28.
12.
12.
I don't see what he sees. Actually.
14.
I got one more than him.
28.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I rolled a 2.
what's yours?
Oh, 14.
14? 14? Gus?
21.
31.
Do me and Spencer have to roll off.
Was that with your
Yes.
perception being only a 12 at the
Yeah.
highest?
Roll up. 1,
Wait,
2,
hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Did you roll a 19?
Actually,
19.
Roll the 17.
Oh, well then it's...
That doesn't put you in a higher
I
range.
see
That's
beforehand.
29.
Yeah,
My eyes are quicker.
I saw it first.
So you got 29.
I got
It's like
29.
that Captain
It's
America
fine.
believe that he
Okay,
like,
so you
can
two got
see things
14?
before it happens.
Hey, okay, this is important. I literally wrote for like every number the detail of what you'll see throughout this entire area.
Okay, so we both see the same thing.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
So, Josh and Spencer, the goblin is armed
With what?
and armored.
Dibs.
Dibs?
The way he holds himself, he may be a trained fighter. He's not walking just like a mere goblin.
He's fought trains before.
You will have to use the environment to get out of this or hide very efficiently. Because it's probably something you can't handle. Joey, it's armed and
Yeah.
armored,
Mm-hmm.
well trained by how he holds himself.
Mm-hmm.
You won't stand a chance in your current state.
Oh.
He has stronger weapons than what you're currently armed with,
Psych.
and armor. Some pendants and other adornments are hanging on his person. Your chance of survival goes up greatly if you can find a way to trap or kill this high-tier goblin and steal its equipment. Your greatest chance will be immobilizing him. Head-on will be suicide. He's prepared to attack on sight. You can tell that he's holding the things.
Do I see anything that I can shoot to drop on him?
Luca. You're so in tune with your surroundings. Holes in the street down the path this goblin is heading. Ropes from old stabilization poles hanging around the rubble from the building. Sticks, stones, leaves, mud, everything you need for an ambush or a trap. The goblin, armed to the teeth, coated in armor, stands in a way that he knows how to use what he has. This is not a normal goblin. Death is sure to knock at your door once more if you attempt a head-on assault in your current state.
Alright, the four of us together can get him if we rush him.
The goblin, rush G! Rush G!
Wait, I thought this was PUBG.
Nope. Counter-Strike.
I pull out my karambit.
You see this large blue circle around the map that is slowly starting to get smaller and smaller.
Alright, we pull around stroke to find AK.
Buying off.
Did anyone remember to buy armor?
Right now you guys are in a airship, and the back is opening up. You'll be jumping out.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
Prepare for Titanfall.
hey, the only person that's got an actual Titan so far.
Yeah, it's you, and
This
I
guy.
am.
And it doesn't exist anymore.
I wonder where the Titan went.
Well, it does.
Wrong.
It does.
It does exist. He just can't call it.
Yeah.
Also, Kyra's dead. Called it.
Also, Kyra's dead.
Kyra
And
has-
blind.
Also, Kyra's dad is dead.
And blind. And he's dead.
Alright.
Spooky goblin.
Okay, switch
He
back.
appears to be cautious, so he's moving at a slow rate into town.
Okay. Well, we should probably set an ambush for him using trap making.
Oh,
I
have
wonder
one
who
of
can.
those.
I wonder who can make a trap.
Yeah, I wonder.
What does trap making
By
mean?
the way,
exactly?
No one here.
Rogues get trap making.
First level.
It's actually trap sense, not
Oh.
trap making.
He knows how to sense.
I'm gonna
I know how to
Is this a
avoid
trap?
them.
Is this a trap? Can you sense it?
I'm gonna roll a survival and see what materials I can get.
The goblin is a trap. He looks like a cute girl.
I'm going straight for it.
So
Actually, no, Luca
You
is.
like traps?
I got a 13.
13. There's all kinds of random banners and flags that are just covered in dust. They look a little weak, but they look like they can probably hold a little bit of weight to them. There's all kinds of like leaves, like giant dried out leaves, almost like you can just rip the leaves off and have the long stem, kind of like twigs, kind of stuff like that. There's because of the rain, there's a little bit of mud around as well, and some clay. There's random rope that leads up to like tower. Like there's one over here and one over here leading up to where there was once towers. Probably stuff held in between, like banners to the city, stuff like that before it was destroyed. And there's a couple like thin trees, like maybe 2 inches around, that are just kind of laying over dead. There's one sad little tree like over here, just like about to fall over.
Alright.
Alright, does one of you have a knife?
Remember that
I have a scythe.
I have a knife.
Yeah.
I have an idea. We can make a trap.
Whoa. Remember how we wanted to play a Scooby-Doo game tonight?
Yeah.
No.
That's the monster.
We gotta
With
find
Yeah,
out.
demask it.
gang.
I'll just.
I swear, if this turns into a running aisle by aisle chasing who,
You
I
had it
quit.
perfectly set up,
I'm not
Chad.
writing the campaign anymore. It's now Spencer's job to write, and I'm going to go
Old
home.
man, Joffrey.
I quit. I
Okay.
quit.
There's a big old hole right here.
Okay.
We could use someone. as
Wait a second,
bait.
wait a second. Matt's here. We have to thank Matt for giving us the best joke of the entire night. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks for being you.
Thanks for being you. You provided the most entertainment of tonight.
What?
Hey, don't get in front of the camera.
Hey, not just being here.
I'm gonna put this away.
Oh, he's in the
Oh, where'd you
shots.
put that down?
Don't worry, Matt. The joke was at your expense.
Yes.
Wait, what
And
was
we're
it?
thankful for it.
We'll explain it later. Watch the
Yeah.
stream.
Watch the
Watch
stream.
the stream.
Give us
I
views, please.
don't want to.
Oh, then you're not going to get the joke then.
What was the joke?
You're supposed to
You'll
want to
see-
watch
you'll
the
see that
stream.
later.
You won't get it if we just say it. You have to watch the stream.
You gotta watch it. It's like the first 5 minutes
Yeah.
of the game, literally.
I don't know where you're streaming.
You'll find it.
Everybody knows
Look
where
up
we're
Pathfinder
streaming.
banter.
No, that's not how it's gonna work.
Funded by Rooster Teeth.
That is how
And
you
Just
you-
fine.
And, and
You are
Nintendo.
not.
And Nintendo and McDonald's.
And
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
and Crunchyroll.
And Crunchyroll, apparently.
Alright,
I'll send you the link.
well, I'm gonna
You
gather
could set
materials.
someone as bait behind this hole and
Me.
set a trap around right here so
Me.
you can. You
Me.
want to be bait?
Me.
No, you should pose as a
Yeah.
small child.
How deep? how deep is the hole?
I'm the most agile out of all of us.
How is
Which
it?
means you can get away easily if the
How
trap
deep is
fails.
the hole?
So can I.
How deep is it?
I
Roll
can get away.
perception.
Easily.
You're not. You won't pose it good as a small child.
25.
It's about 12 feet deep.
12 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not. That's not that deep. You can
How
crawl out
deep
of
is
it.
that hole?
12 feet.
I was asking him
12 feet.
again. I don't feel like rolling perception.
Metagaming. You see him observe. How deep is it? Okay, it works. I allow it.
Good. I'm just abusing the system check.
No, that's actually playing the game the right way.
Well,
You notice him observing the hole. You say, well,
Roll perception. Do you notice him observing the hole?
I make you roll a perception.
He sees it.
I see him.
Roll a
observe-
persuasion check to see if I even tell you.
Okay, don't take us too meta.
What is persuasion?
No.
It's
Okay,
charisma. How?
I'm
how
gonna gather materials
Is it
To
just a straight
make-
charisma check?
no, it's persuasion.
to make.
Persuasion would be like a bluff.
Diplomacy.
Is it-
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, persuasion.
I wish to make a
24.
pitfall trap.
A pitfall.
Yeah,
trap.
with spikes at the bottom.
Inside.
You
What is
need
that
2
called? A tiger
iron,
trap.
1 flint,
I beat you.
and
I don't tell you.
4 feet of rope.
It's
I want
as
to make
big
a
as your
tiger
mama.
trap.
It's as big as my mama. That's what he told me.
Why doesn't he?
He
Hold
failed.
on, hold on, hold on.
I
We
failed my
put the
diploma.
leaves.
You
over
asked
the
him
hole,
already.
right?
How tall is your
And
mom?
then
She
have
she's 12
someone
feet tall.
distract, right? And he runs right
Hey,
into the pit.
he
and
distracts.
drops.
Well, then that was
Engineering.
Alright,
This is a steampunk game. We'll need our
gonna-
engineering thing.
One day it's not.
I build a
Survival,
cog
right?
and steam engine.
Together.
Yeah, what are you trying to gather specifically? I told you everything that's like around. What are you
Okay.
looking to grab?
I'm gonna
Leaves
gather
I'm gonna grab a
and
brick.
rope
big leaves
and rope.
I know how to use
Rope.
a brick all right.
and.
The rope is pretty thick, just so you know. It's like 1.5 inches thick stuff, so it's pretty heavy.
Oh,
Okay.
if you need me to cut it, I can.
And
Yeah.
like sticks that would look to be like that. What?
Let's start with,
Sharp.
with what you're going for
Yeah.
first. Just with leaves.
Okay. Roll survival, right?
Yep, survival.
Can I also roll for that?
Leaves, okay.
I'm gonna look for sharpened sticks. Stakes.
Unnatural 20.
Oh,
14.
jeez.
14.
19 to find sharpened stakes or sticks.
You find about 7 longer ones. You get 5 of them.
I
Is
rolled
that
to
enough to
find
cover the hole?
stakes or just sticks that I could use to
You
sharpen.
find a cow in the back that you can cut up to get steaks out of. And,
Is it dead already?
yeah, it's been
Yeah.
dead for 3 years.
Well, the bones are sharp.
Preserved by magic, it just fell out of the statue for some reason. I don't know.
Perfect.
Who
There
put a
was-
dead cow in
there
our
was a-
statue?
There was a cow soul that was traveling with you guys.
Oh,
This whole time?
our companion that we were
Well,
supposed
you'll
to find
notice-
him out after the
Well,
Shinigami
you'll
fight.
notice you'll probably find more. Actually, roll a perception check.
What was?
That is a 18.
Okay, I'll give you a hint then.
Got it.
What's missing?
The pedestal?
No. It's actually physically missing.
Oh, is it the statue?
It's actually like on the map right now. Right now, it's
Faithfinder order?
the bag of souls.
Oh. Oh, yeah, if it's character, yeah, the bag of souls is gone. Yeah.
Bag of souls is gone.
Because we don't have any soul.
Well, whatever was in there was either taken by people or was set free.
The
upon
mumpkin was stolen from you.
death. Mumpkin's gone. He's possessing a dead cow behind the building over there.
Kill Well, now it's turned a game and it's turned into a game of Kill Shinigami.
You'd find about
Like
9.
Kill Bill. 9
9
stakes.
small sticks
Awesome.
that can I sharpened.
Okay.
I want to gather a pile of leaves and drop them right there.
He'll go around
Okay,
it thinking
wait,
it's
tell
a
me-
trap,
tell me what
and
you're
then
doing.
he'll walk right into a pit.
He distract, but he also attack.
We also don't have intellect.
Intellect.
Oh, or your survival if you want to get leaves.
8.
I'm just gonna use my
You
stone.
find 3.
I'm gonna use my stone spear that I have
I
for
used
some reason and just start
My
sharpening them.
first attack to find more leaves.
There's no attack. You can wait your turn. Anybody else doing anything else? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Are we trying to cover the? Or actually, we should
Yeah.
let
Put
down.
the
Stakes.
sticks in the.
Well, you know, it's kind of a 12-foot hole.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck, buddy.
I'm just gonna put them near the center.
How are you getting down to the hole?
The rope.
It's
have
a
a rope.
crater, you said,
It's
right?
Yeah, but it goes pretty deep in.
Yeah.
So you could just
12
slide
feet.
down the side.
How's he getting up?
We can get him up.
Oh no,
it's
I'm
wet.
trapped.
It's raining. As he's grabbing stuff, it'll be
Oh,
mud.
Well,
We
that-
need rope.
Well, now it's turning into Fight Club, so I'm gonna fight down there.
As he gets
I'm
like
the trap.
stuck. I'm the trap.
There's no stakes. It's just me. Welcome.
You think there's
To the
mistakes under
thunder.
here? You were wrong. It's me. I'm the trap.
It is me, Dio.
Can we get rope? What do
We
we have
have
to roll to get?
There's rope nearby
Or you could also just go on your stomach and then
in the
pick
mud.
me up.
Yep.
Yeah.
12 feet down. His
Ruined
eyes
it.
are 12 feet long.
I assume you're gonna go find rope.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We're survival.
I'm
But
gonna.
it's like, no, just reach down and grab me.
16.
So are you in the hole?
Yeah.
Yep.
You find about
I've
a
already
piece
dumped
about
down the
14
hole.
feet
Okay.
long.
No, I
Beautiful,
haven't.
beautiful.
All right.
Get in there.
I slide on the side.
Roll a diplomacy.
No, you have to roll diplomacy.
4.
If anything, he has to roll a reflex.
5.
Because he doesn't know the reflex.
That is a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you stumble a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't low enough to fall on one of your own sharpened sticks.
Lame.
I don't know how that sharp 6 would get down there if I wasn't even.
You're holding them.
You're holding them as you go
Ah.
down.
Ah.
Ah!
So I'm gonna start putting them.
Ah!
So I'm start putting them down in a little pattern.
Throw the rope down. I also get Luca's attention. Get over here.
Yeah.
Pull this. Help me.
Should I get more sticks first? Because he's only got like 7 sticks.
Yeah, he's only got 7 sticks
fine.
on there.
I'll-
Yeah, throw some
I'll-
sticks down here, guys.
I look for some sticks, Chad.
As I scream up.
15 to look for some sticks.
You find 6 more.
I throw them down the hole.
Like reflex.
They're not
Yeah.
sharpened. They're just regular sticks,
What?
right?
No, there's
No,
sharpened
you're
sticks.
looking for sharpened
Like
sticks.
stakes.
Like stakes and stuff like that.
Things
like
that would be
old
used in the palisade.
wooden stakes.
Oh.
That's actually pretty good. It's 18.
18?
Yeah.
Whew! One, you're just like,
In my helmet, like close.
yeah, it stops in your helmet.
Put some more down. That's 12 now.
I thought
You
you
had
had
7.
So
Yeah, 7.
13.
So that's 13.
13.
How many do we want?
Enough to kill it.
All of them.
Well,
It won't kill it.
I think that's fine.
Should we
No,
look
we
for
need
some
more. We need more.
More.
It'll be so much that when he falls, it'll be like a
Intelligence
plane.
check.
So he'll fall on it.
Now rub some dirt on the ends of those sticks.
13.
And make
13?
him so he gets infected too.
He's a goblin. If he doesn't get, if he doesn't have a,
He's
he
got a
doesn't
little
have
bit
worse.
closer, so you're easier to see. So you can tell that he's heavily armed. Sticks might not do a lot to incapacitate him. You're not going to kill him with them.
No.
But you'll certainly annoy him.
Exactly, that's the point.
So that's why we want more.
Even if you coat the whole
We're
thing.
not killing
He's
him.
got a lot of armor.
Yeah, I know. But that means he'll have to get around them in the hole.
Actually, wait. Okay.
Which they're just sticking in the dirt.
You know what we're gonna do? Okay.
Light them on fire.
No, even better. How much rubble is nearby?
There's quite a bit of rubble.
Any
Really
Make a
big,
big pile and fill the
anything,
hole on top of him.
anything big enough that could, just. We're gonna put him in a hole, and then we're gonna drop a giant piece of rubble on top.
Roll
of him.
perception.
You're in a hole.
Do I find any
Which
rubble in
means
the
he
hole?
has the most advantage.
That is a.
No, that means he
Would I
can't
have
see
perception?
anything.
I had a 7.
So there's nothing covering it.
14. 14 to
Right, but
find
he's
anything.
also 12 feet underground.
He's 12 feet in the ground looking up. He can see you. He can see all around. He can see the
Yeah.
buildings from there. It's just a 12-foot hole.
Yeah,
So he can still see up.
14.
He can't see around though,
I
can
know.
he?
I'm in the hole, by the way.
Up here.
Okay.
About 15 feet above the hole.
Okay.
There's a ledge there. There's a little bit of rubble. But there might be more on the over the edge. That's the only area you can see that's actually tall enough.
Okay. Hey guys, pile a bunch of rubble up on that ledge.
Deal.
Roll perception to see if you know where he's.
25.
Nat 20.
Oh.
That's when you automatically see it. You know exactly what he's talking about.
Even sees in the future.
In fact, you look up and goes, "Hey guys!" You're like, "Yep, on it." Like
Mhm.
as he was saying it.
23.
23. You're like, "Oh, maybe it's there. I don't know. I can't figure." Yes, you know where it's at.
Does our tattoo glow a bit as like I pointed out before he even finished? It's like our soul bond.
Your arm feels a little warm, but nothing else.
25.
I touch it because I'm cold.
You don't notice it's warm.
I don't feel anything.
You can see
anymore.
definitely where it's at. There's a larger area up there where there's some rubble.
Well, I'm gonna gather some more rubble.
Yeah, why don't you go set up and I'll pull my hole.
You're gonna gather rubble. You're gonna go up there and see if there is rubble, so you don't have to carry it up.
Hey.
Well, there's not enough rubble.
I'll go look.
That Donald can see from underneath it.
Fine. I'll climb.
I'll
I'll
move
climb.
over there real quick because I'm the fastest.
I'll see.
15.
There's a bunch of large stones that are around the rubble area. It's still you got to take it up a little bit, but there's some on top of the rubble there.
There's plenty of stuff.
I have a 15.
Hey, by the way, look for any
15?
like this
Yep.
anything like in
Okay, you
buildings.
literally just
Like
climb
weapons
up
or
the
anything?
side. That's what the
That might be worth.
Awesome.
I'm gonna leave moving the rubble to you guys.
Yeah, you go look around for anything useful that could be used in a fight.
Chuck it
Anything
at.
that isn't stones. Just search around in this area.
Okay, so well, for one, who's gonna help Donald get out?
Him.
Okay,
You could prop yourself up on the tree that's there.
roll a strength check. You got the rope. You throw a rope down there. Throw a reflex to grab that rope and get around the sharpened sticks you've mounted in the ground.
You said reflex.
Yes,
So 12.
that's good enough. You catch it.
Ooh, that's
That's a botch.
number one.
Well, I'm falling into the stakes.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you're gonna have to roll a reflex to not land in the stakes.
He botches.
Well, guys,
Ready for TPK number 2?
12. How does a 12 do it for you?
Yeah.
How much damage does one stake do? 1d4.
Ooh, I'm at 22.
Well, the
It's
stakes
critical
crit. Pull the crit deck. Come on, guys. First crit of the first. Can I pull this one, by the way? Can I pull this one?
No.
Give me a head.
No, because I don't want to actually behead him.
Behead.
Well, it's pierced.
Behead.
Hey guys, summoner.
Behead. Oh my god.
I'll be a summoner, guys. Tax comes back.
Come on, let's chant.
Hey, I heard.
Behead.
Tenacious wound. You take 6 points of damage from the one, and it actually does not heal naturally. It won't. It has to be healed by medical help, assistance, or magic.
Well,
Rest in pieces.
It's like through your leg right here.
I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
Roll a strength check. He's still holding on to it.
Yeah.
Like roll it quickly because
Please.
he's just gonna keep falling down.
I don't want to die.
I
don't wanna 16.
die this
16. Okay, you pull him out. You've got this thing in you.
Now we only have 12
It's
states.
restricting your movement until you take it out and wrap it up.
Oh.
You're at half movement speed with it in you.
I think I have 3 1d20 health potions.
Good thing you have nothing at all.
All right, I grab one of the belts that I have.
One of them.
Put my helmet up.
No,
Time to
you
pull
don't.
this
You
thing
don't
up.
pull the helmet up.
Well, I got to bite on the belt.
Right.
You have Luca do it.
No, you,
Yeah, Luca's
I'll
gonna bite the
I'll
belt for me.
bite
as
the
I
belt.
hold it out of my mouth.
no, he slips it underneath the mustache.
So you get this middle mustache and then belt mustache to continue on from underneath. He's hurting
I'm
him.
gonna run and grab
Roll a
like
strength check. It's halved because you're trying to pull it out of yourself. Your muscles spasming as
So
you do
that's 8 plus, what is that? Should I use my old stats that I had when I first started off?
it. No, use what you got now.
Oh, so that's
Your strength and stuff.
so
The
that
modifier.
is 13.
13. You take 4 more points of damage, yanking out, and it's just almost out. It's got like a little bit. It's out of the other side.
I'm gonna roll survival and get one of those banners you said. And
Yeah.
tear some cloth up there.
Okay.
That
One more strength check to get it out.
Half of 2 is 1.
Isn't botched. It's just a 1.
6.
6? It's just enough because you had to just get the tip out of it. So you got the tip out of there now, but you're starting to bleed.
27.
27, you're able to rip a piece off. It's got a little bit of mud and water on there, but rub dirt in the wound. It's fine.
I'll build immunities.
Yeah.
Right? I'm dying.
Roll a heal check to get it wrapped around him.
Okay. Where's my heal check?
You are in pain. Your movement is no longer half, but you are -5.
Okay.
So you're at 25 movement.
19.
19, you get it wrapped around like a tourniquet. The bleeding is stopped, so you're good for now.
like a tourniquet or
Well, is it?
just stopping the bleeding?
It's stopping bleeding.
Okay.
Okay.
The
So
tourniquet.
Tourniquets could
He'll-
be dangerous. Chad.
Yeah,
He'll
tourniquets,
probably
I would
actually
lose
start
my
losing
leg.
his leg, yeah.
I'm gonna dip my fingertip in the mud and write a T on his forehead.
No, write the time on it. It was to write the time, so that. Okay, whatever.
Was this Poland?
No, the
No.
time so that I don't have the tourniquet on for too long.
That's
So I don't-
tourniquet.
so
You
they
just
don't-
wrap it up.
No, you write a T.
It
on
burns as the mud and dirt start going in a little bit, but it's stopped.
Mud and water. You said.
Mud and water. Okay, that's good. You got him out of the hole. It's got one less stick than it did before.
No,
Okay.
do I still have the stick?
Yes.
Throw it in there. You might as well, I don't know, you might fall on it.
I was say keep it as a weapon. If you're
No.
like, you know what, screw you, because
No, even better. Can I throw it like a spear into the ground? See if I can like stick it into the ground.
So the blunt end is sticking out of the ground.
No.
you gotta throw
the
blunt
other
end
way.
first.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I do it.
I do.
I do
That's
it.
It's your
20,
This
21.
is your strength.
Yeah, 21.
Throwing? Yeah, you get it. It's just kind of loose. Like if he falls in it, maybe it'll push it in and
Yeah.
push it into him, but it's still sticking up like cockeyed.
That's fine.
All right. Well,
I
I'm
put my blood on
gonna
it, so.
I'm gonna
We're gonna
put the
slow it in.
leaves over
He's
the
gonna
hole.
get leaves.
Yeah.
Chad, the goblin's gonna get
As soon as you put
AIDS.
one leaf
For
over, it
me.
just starts falling in a little bit, starting to sink
That's
in.
what the rope's for.
Oh.
What's for the ropes? For the what?
Rope is heavy.
What?
Oh well.
Wait, what's going on?
He's trying to put the giant leaf over the hole, and as he did, the leaves just kind of like bend in a little bit. I also said there was some other stuff nearby too.
Could I gather some longer sticks?
We gotta build like a canopy around
There
it.
was the dead trees that were really thin.
Yeah. Where are those at?
They're all around. There's some like over here,
Yeah.
over
Laid
here.
across the
Are there any
hole.
where I'm
He's
at?
mid with
Yeah, I'm gonna gather some
Roll.
of them with him.
You can roll across.
survival.
Laid across the hole.
19.
You find 5 of them.
Okay.
Laid
I'm
across
gonna
the hole.
bring them back to the hole and lay them across.
Only
I'm gonna
two.
start
It's
bringing
like
up.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3 kind of
Only
thing.
two because you still
I'm gonna
want
start.
them to fall.
I'm gonna start
You
like
still
taking
want
some
them-
large.
They're pretty braille,
Oh, okay.
but they're stiff.
I'm gonna start taking some
Strong enough
large
to hold
rocks
leaves,
up on top
not
of the
a
ledge.
fully armored
Okay,
goblin.
so you're carrying
On
large
my
rocks
bum
onto the
leg.
edge. Okay.
So
So
should I do a
now you
strength
can
check?
leave.
You
Put
can
leaves
hide
over.
it.
Strength.
I'm gonna put leaves over it.
Actually, no, I'm using this other dice. Wait,
Okay,
And
so
then-
you put a couple leaves. Do a actually.
Okay, no, I'm not rolling character sheet my dice anymore. That was a good roll though.
Do a what?
That's a D&D character sheet.
Why do you have that in there?
What do I do?
For your game.
I'm telling you in a moment.
Okay.
It's for
So that's a 23 to take the rocks up on top of
That'll
the
be a
ledge.
craft check.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got a 23 to take the rocks up on top of the ledge.
There already are some up there. You just gotta take them to the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take them from the ledge when you're down there, though.
Hmm?
You can't take them to the ledge when you're standing by the hole. What are you doing
26.
over there?
No, I was like,
Just move
Isn't there like a-
Just move this.
Oh, okay. So you lift the rocks up to
Yeah,
the edge there.
yeah.
Okay.
26.
26.
Yep.
You get 6 of them laid down of what you found so far. It's kind of covering. You're starting to get there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I would do it again.
I dropped mine down there.
I'm
Which I
gonna
believe I got
search-
7.
The rubble.
Grass. Okay, you got some more
Believe.
grass to put on there.
I'm gonna search the rubble
I
when
got-
my character.
do you have a
is
gun
on
with
the
you
map.
right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty good.
I can immobile.
What are you searching for?
Oh, wait, no, you can't.
Useful things.
Okay, go ahead and roll. And what was your roll? Yeah, survival. What was
Oh,
your
I
roll for
botched.
craft? You botched?
Yeah.
You actually broke 3 of the giant leaves trying to get them in there.
How do you break a leaf?
19.
19. You find like 3 more long sticks, and you actually find a husk. Sorry, a tusk.
Could we put it in?
Use it as
It's
a
only
weapon.
like this big. It's like a claw kind of thing. It was probably like
This is
from
a
a
knife.
sharpened
Dagger.
like boar kind of thing. But it's pretty sharp.
Use it as a dagger.
Weapon.
What'd you roll for your next?
Keeping it as
craft
an
item?
item for later.
Your new wizard hat is just a tusk top for head.
I put it
11.
in my house.
11. You get the rest of them on.
Okay.
However, it's just mud everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's just this grass, green, kind of gray looking area in
Kind
the
of
center.
sprinkle
Cover
some
with
mud
mud.
over it.
You start picking up some mud.
Yeah. Lower
Yeah,
down,
I'm just gonna
survival.
pile some like smaller
This is going to
rubble
be
next to it.
reflex checks because you're trying to make sure you place it and not overweight
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it? What's your reflex?
Let me check it.
Don't screw this up,
Because
Luke.
my
No,
reflex is
we've
5.
worked hard on this. Luke is gonna screw it up. I have full faith in Ring.
Do you want me to do it?
Rogue probably is best to do it, but this
Yeah.
is also your choices.
This needs a
Yeah, you do it.
this needs a gnome's touch.
I know it's touch.
Don't forget to play in character of how you would feel the fact that you have the memories of everything you had achieved.
I shove Claudius off the ledge into the pit. Plays my memories.
Dodge.
Stupid grit points.
As I just dodge out of the way.
I fall into the pit.
You fall.
Yeah, you would be
So,
the one
yeah,
who
I think you
falls.
Alright, I'll bring
I choose to fall into it. I don't
Okay,
care.
somebody gonna
It's
start like getting mud for him, like
Hold
actually
on,
trying to
wait.
cook up.
Isn't like reflex and stuff based on like your ability stats?
No,
No.
reflex, will, and fortitude are all their own separate stat.
Oh. What am I thinking of then?
Ow, you're hurting my arm.
All of your
Doesn't it? But it has abilities.
Shoving your next turn.
all your skills, at the far right side, those are affected by your
Saving
abilities.
throws have ability modifiers, don't they?
Yeah, but he doesn't have any ability modifiers. Oh, I meant like secondary, like abilities and items he has and everything.
Oh, yeah. So, like, your reflex is your dex modifier.
Yeah. So, I have a +3.
I have a
Shoot.
+5.
Okay. Yeah. Still, you should. I'm just saying, cause like on the a level 1
Yeah.
fighter
Hey,
has 0
Ring,
reflex.
keep looking around for cool stuff.
I have a +7.
I'm bringing some sticks back, and
Okay.
I found a tusk.
Okay.
Or a husk.
Actually, no. I'm gonna start looking around for
I'm
stuff.
not sure because when I first saw it, I thought husk.
That sounds like an intelligence fail. That's what you would do. I found a husk, guys. Oh, is it hollow? No, it's
Pretty solid.
pretty solid.
I'm gonna go around the town over in this area and look for stuff.
Okay. I give my sticks to Luca in exchange for whatever he's trying to use.
So I'm gonna do a perception.
Just hand you a big clump of mud.
There you go, you got a big clump of mud.
I rolled a 13.
It's like loose kind of mud where it's kind of like silty. You can put it on. It doesn't look very heavy. It's kind of like you worked it in water a little bit more.
What do I do with this?
You need to put it over the trap so it kind of blends in with the rest of the ground without setting the trap off.
Do you want to like make a pulley and hang me over the top?
No.
How about
Stand on the ledge, and then when he falls in, you go in down
shave
on
the
it,
pulley making
and then we
time
toss all the
in
rocks on
half,
top
and
of
I
Ring.
can just hold you over on a building, and I can throw you.
himself for the greater good.
Into the pit.
No, you just have to
No.
stand right there.
Hey
On
Ring,
the side.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
So okay.
He's starting to get close enough
Okay,
that the dust
so
levels
that-
he's
I'm
going to
going-
see you
okay.
through the rain and dust.
I rolled a 13
Yeah.
just to search for stuff in this area. Anything interesting?
Just sticks, stones, and mud.
Well,
And a banner and some rope.
I'll grab the banner at least.
14
You
reflex.
pick it up. It's literally just like a foot long, kind of ripped down into here. It was the top of one. It looked like a full banner, but it's not. What?
Hey, maybe we can smother the goblin with
to cover
this.
part of the whole.
This is not happening.
You've covered about a third of it with the mud that you have.
Which third?
Hurry up.
The outside, like the outer rim of the third, or okay, the actual part of it. 18 reflex.
But you got like a fourth left.
13 reflex.
13? You fully cover it. It
Well,
looks pretty muddy. There's
we should probably
footprints
get out
all
of the way
around
now.
though.
No, I'm the bait. Remember.
Yeah. So let's put you over here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to wait over here
In the hole.
I should disguise myself as a little girl and start crying.
you don't have a disguise kit anymore.
You're right, but I could. I don't know.
Drown yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a little girl, okay?
16 to disguise myself as a little girl with the things around me.
Okay, no, it doesn't work that way.
Mud.
You tell me what you're doing with
Hey,
the things
oh
around
my
you, and then
gosh.
roll.
He
If you cover
uses
yourself in mud
the-
and sticks and rubble, you'll look like a goblin.
He uses the mud as like hair gel and puts his afro down into long hair, and he turns
He
around.
sticks leaves in.
Yeah, and he turns around
I
and
get
starts
mud all over my
crying.
clothes so that like you can't tell what I
Your
am.
movement speed is
This is the best.
Just a light covering, Chad, not like all over.
You clearly have a muddy beard sticking out.
It's not that much.
Your chin's somehow 3
That
inches
means
longer.
that he's a wise and intelligent goblin. And they need intelligent goblins. If you, I don't know, do something. I've been 3 years. I don't know what they do at this time. Maybe they've organized, run for office.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna continue disguising
Maybe
myself.
these guys
How
are
do you
actually trying to
just
help
help?
us.
Perception.
Perception.
I'm gonna roll a bluff to start crying.
That
He's
is
about to see you.
26.
You should probably got the ledge.
6 feet.
I'm gonna roll
Okay.
stealth to hide on top of the ledge.
I'm
Okay,
gonna roll
so you
stealth
can see.
inside of the building.
I'm gonna hide in the hole.
Okay.
Oh.
I roll a
Ah.
bluff to start crying and like holding my arm to pretend like I'm hurt.
31
I got a
stealth.
14.
As you hold the cold iron dagger
31
behind you.
stealth.
31 stealth. You're pretty stealthy. You were able to get some mud and kind
I'm
of
gonna hide,
a
like,
small
just
wall
out of, like-
kind of thing there.
I'm
You have to stand very still because if you draw any attention to yourself up there.
I'm also gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna be inside the building. If there's even anything left in to hide me in there.
There's
That's it.
really not. There's a wall. If he makes it beyond that hole, it doesn't
Whoa,
break
yeah.
through.
Where's Spencer?
I'm right
Can
here.
he see me yet?
What?
I quickly run over to Spencer and get blood all over myself and run back.
No.
I'd hope.
It's raining.
So what?
It's not on him. It's just wrapped up in mud, and you're gonna undo his wounds.
I'm gonna reach my hand.
No. I punch him in the face as hard as I can. Does that draw blood?
Can I just like get blood on my hands from touching the wound bandage?
No.
No.
It rained.
Okay.
It's raining. It's just coming. If you literally have to get your hand under his bandage because I said it
I
stopped
punch
the
him.
blood.
I got an 8 to stealth.
What do you do?
Okay, good thing you're in a
Give
hole,
me-
which is giving you quite the bonus.
Yeah.
It's doubling it.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
I roll stealth. I think that my stealth was like I think a 5. I want to say that is 12.
You and 12s.
You were also in the building.
Good thing because you're in the building, and also good thing you are safe for now.
I'm going prone.
Now we just wait.
He just falls in that first hole.
And
Oh, he's not
breaks
as smart
his
as we
neck.
thought.
And he breaks his neck. He's dead.
He actually gets up to the first hole. He takes his necklace. He looks around. He starts holding it. Takes a little bit of the liquid out of his necklace. Throws it at the hole. And you just see this light kind of come in
Mhm.
Oh.
and make a flat bar. And he walks across the hole.
Of course.
But he doesn't know there's a hole there. And
It's
it's there.
true.
No, he's definitely
Makes it
gonna
across here.
Sees the little girl.
Everyone else roll a stealth check at this point.
Oh my god, and then because holy crap, how can you not see that?
You get a bonus because of the
18.
girl crying.
I got a 10.
How much do you
10
add?
adds 6 to the crying girl. So you have a 16.
24!
21. 21.
Do it!
This is horrible. Does he run?
No, he instinctively pulls out a crossbow to end it.
Run.
Run! Run! Run!
Touch it.
Roll the 17
Run!
to hit.
Run!
I roll a reflex.
Run!
No.
Yes.
You tell me your AC.
15.
Okay. Do you have any level 1 abilities that allow you to dodge?
I
of
can
any
sense
kind?
there's a trap
Remember-
coming.
See?
Remember that we've had this argument before where the wording of the reflex feat that I have.
I told you it should have been
Which
me
you
down
don't
there.
have now.
No, I know.
I told you it should have been me down there.
Make
Come
a
on.
successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save.
I get it. It's also, you don't reflex attacks
That's the thing that I do, Chad.
when you have the feats.
Turn
for
to
them.
stone.
That's not a feat.
Come on,
You don't
Ram,
have
just
to have
turn
a
to
feat to do
stone
that.
already.
We don't play where anybody can just reflex every single attack. It's not a reflex
dumb.
every single attack.
Hey, that guy
You take
almost saw
feats
me.
to do that, which
Hey.
is why you can do that. No one else can.
Hey, that guy almost saw me. Can I reflex to stealth again?
Told you it should have
You
been.
could have just bluffed me because I thought you were higher at first level. I thought it was Defender wins.
Well, you know what, Chad?
You should have lied. That's what Chad's trying to get at.
What? Tell you that I have a different AC?
You can reflex something that all gnomes can do.
What?
What could you do from the very first level as a gnome? A gnome.
Don't I have... I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you have a plus 2
What
AC?
do
I
gnomes
have
in
a
general
plus 2 to
do?
AC.
Oh, and that's
What do gnomes in general do?
have hats.
Have hats.
Have hats. Why can't you listen to Spencer?
Reflex having a hat. Guys, come on.
Catch the arrow in your hat.
Fine, I turn into stone.
Reflex it.
9.
Okay. Well, you take 2 points of damage as you reflex the arrow that goes right and skims the top of your head, and the arrow just gets stuck in your stone as you fall backwards.
That's fine. He killed me with magic. I bluffed to make him think that he killed me with magic.
Roll bluff.
It's gonna be like the robot all
Oh
over
my
again.
gosh.
Nah.
27.
27.
Legend 27.
Oh, on the crack. He buys it. You hear him chuckle. Everyone else roll stealth check.
Confirm your kill. As I yell. I'm by everyone. Don't look at the trap.
I hate you.
Oh, I botched again! What? That's like 3 botches tonight.
What did you fart?
You're sitting in there, which would have been fine, except for the fact that you're in this acoustic barrel. So you're just.
Well, I rolled a
21.
19, so...
The
21.
fact that, like, I'm talking about
You're
botches.
fine.
and Spencer
You're
just goes,
fine.
"What did you
He's
fuck?"
starting to look the direction of the hole because you heard a. That just kind of like echoed off in the distance.
I use my +1 to anus
Can I throw a rock?
to muffle my
I'm
fart.
sorry, did you start off with a plus?
Yes,
one
I
ace?
did!
No, you did.
Can I throw a rock at Ring's direction?
I've had it for the entire game.
Roll reflex to do it before he walks over.
Ooh. I have a 7, so that's 25.
Nice. How big's the rock?
It's like hand size, like baseball size.
Baseball size?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a strength check. You were able to get a rock just in time.
6.
It just like it heads into the hole.
As you throw it, it just barely hits the side of the trap. Showing us a couple little green leaves by Rin.
Who covered the thing in leaves?
Right.
What? Do you not know what
Right.
where the trap
Right
is?
by where your feet are.
Put your feet over it.
He's looking back over at Rin. Lucky your anus didn't get you in trouble. He's gonna roll perception of the area.
That's why we reset the game. I just now realized you're jealous of that Kyra didn't have a +1 to anus.
Yeah, I restarted everything
Reflex
because I don't want to give you
to
anus.
Exactly.
I don't want a
Alchemy.
negative investigator, a -1 investigator, or a +1 to anus. I don't want either
Exactly.
of those in game. If I wanted them gone, I'd patch note them out.
I use my hero point to make him botch. Can't have this happen.
He does not notice the trap.
Good. That's what he gets.
He pulls out a great sword,
A great sword.
Yep. one-handed.
It's like an ultra great
This isn't a
sword.
goblin,
No.
this is a bugbear.
No, it's like just
Or a
the
hobgoblin.
great sword.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2.
Exactly.
Pulls out a great sword, one-handed, and then rises up above his head and goes to smash the stone.
The stone.
The stone
Does-
goblin. Sorry, the stone
From
Uh,
that far away?
goblin child.
From that far away?
It's got 10-foot reach.
What?
So he
10
steps
feet.
forward to
Long
hit it.
sword.
So he's on the trap?
Yes.
I
Him swinging
turn
downwards.
him into stone.
Okay, and reflex.
Reflex backwards.
So you just roll off to the side.
See, this is why I was
Just
the best
throw a
pick, 'cause
stone
I have
into the
7
trap to
grit
set
points that I could just use to dodge.
You better hurry up
dodge,
and do what you're
dodge,
doing because he's bringing that
That's
sword
what I
down. Okay, you just boom. Like you wait till the last second.
But I also
it's like
grab
here.
the rock while I'm on my way.
Okay, no, you didn't say that before.
Shut
He's here and just goes
He nat 20.
boom, falls over
Chad, I net
He
20,
hits
just give
the
it to
edge.
you.
of the trap
Mhm.
and falls in. You hear him squealing because it looks like a couple went through.
Okay, I run.
Alright.
I run over the ledge. I run the ledge.
Alright, I roll a reflex, which is 12, to grab the rock, and I throw it at his head.
Okay, Roll a strength check.
Net 20.
Oh
You
my
hit him
God.
directly
He
in
crits.
the head.
He crits. Bludgeoning damage. He's knocked out for 4 rounds.
Just bury him alive.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. The end.
Rocks fall, he dies. I win.
For doing absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, it's above double damage.
Oh, good.
It was 1d4, now it's 2d4.
Okay.
And the target is pushed back 1d6 squares.
7.
In the
So
hole?
he falls into the hole farther.
Which means that he goes deeper into the hole
Oh, no.
against the spikes with a force of 25 feet.
Oh my
Equivalent.
Jeez. You should be
Causing a
throwing-
little more damage.
Why am I the one throwing things when you can do so much better?
Yeah, there's a couple out of his shoulder, there's one through his leg, in the same exact spot that's through yours.
Yeah.
It actually was the one that
So a lot of them are crunched by the armor that he's wearing, and he's gonna roll to stand up soon.
Nope. Nope. That is a 21 to throw a giant rock on top of him in the pit.
Are you doing the same?
Yes.
You're pushing that rubble over from the
Yes.
Ooh, wow. Saved. 19.
Well, you push the rubble over just in time to look around and see He-Man with a boulder over your head, just like throwing it over you. It just lands directly on top of him. You just see the arms like, it's trying to move. It's trying to move.
How filled up is the hole now?
There's just like a bunch of rocks on top of his like mid-torso to rear end, and all of his limbs are kind of just sticking out there. He's not moving.
We're not.
Roll a
No.
heal check to see if he's dead. I go down in the pit.
I confirm the kill.
I
confirmed the kill.
You grab a
Look
token.
at his. Wait, is his great
The
sword
tusk.
still?
16.
Oh, yeah.
16?
Great
Where's his?
From
great
where you are, he looks dead. His
Where?
greatsword is impaled into the side of the pit right
Dibs.
there.
I
Nope.
grab it.
Nope.
Yeah, the rogue grabs it.
Yeah,
The rogue.
19 to grab
Uh,
it.
Needs a
I
great
roll
sword.
a. I hate myself.
He is
I hear a
first.
point running over there,
Yeah, but I rolled a
grabbing
reflex,
it.
Chad.
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
I rolled a reflex, Chad, and I beat his roll to reflex.
Roll a strength check.
You can't even pick it up.
I have a 7. You beat me.
I'm gonna go over there.
15.
You barely can get your hands around it.
I'm
Just
gonna,
knock him over.
So I can't lift it.
I'll let you have this kill
I'm
ring,
gonna go
but I want
over
the
It's
there.
great
it's
sword.
literally impaled in the ground. Like, okay, so here's the hole. The blade is like level with the ground. It's about like 8 inches thick. It's in the ground and sticking out into the hole. The handle.
was
So it's like impaled in the ground.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
walk
try to
over
like
there.
Ring.
David Goliath.
You can have the honors ring.
I'm going to go over there and take it
Finish
from
it.
Ring.
Good, you can have it. I can't even lift it. I
Well,
can't- my
first off,
cooldown
first off,
dagger.
I want the sword. I want the giant sword.
Too bad.
I'll
go
take
over
the
there and
crossbow.
grab it. What do I roll?
Well, strength check. He already
It's
tried.
probably broken.
He rolled a 3.
Yeah, do I? Well, it was an 8. That's better. He wins.
Strength check. Oh, yeah, I do it.
I rolled perception on the goblin that looks
Got a
to be dead.
19.
19. You're able to pull out.
Sweet. Mine. What?
It's heavy.
Oh.
It is heavy. You put you're just like behind you.
Right.
22 to perception. I want to see if there's any exposed skin.
There's little bits of exposed skin
I
in
was
between the arm here and
stabbing.
thing.
And his neck.
It doesn't move.
What
Okay.
about his neck?
Okay, we're not okay.
Is his head covered?
We're gonna wait a full 30 minutes before we actually.
The
get to this
helmet
guy.
is dented in
Oh,
from
okay.
God knows what, and the top like back section of it looks pretty painful.
Okay. I loot his body for everything.
It's covered in stones.
I move the stones.
You want to excavate it?
I'll go down there and help
Unnatural
him.
20.
Unnatural 20.
I'll go
You're,
down
you're
there.
about. You're able to kind of push it. You're moving it, but you're not getting it.
He's
all
not
the way
dead yet.
off. Anybody gonna help?
Me.
I'm gonna wait at the edge.
19.
Aw.
Same thing.
4.
I take my stone spear
Same
out.
thing.
19.
You're just able to move it, but you can't move it off of him.
Oh.
19.
I'm just gonna get ready to.
Both of
pounce.
you together are able to actually move it,
Okay.
and it falls off to the rest of the trap off of his body. There's a couple loose stones and stuff on him.
Okay.
I pick up the crossbow.
Oh,
Crush.
Pick up the crossbow.
Yeah.
I pick up.
Is it broken?
No, I roll perception.
He's actually dead.
Well, I
Is he
I
actually dead?
lift him over.
Roll strength.
15.
You're just barely able to lift him up a little bit. He's covered head to toe in armor. This guy is muscular.
I go down in the pit and help him.
I don't see the point.
Okay.
That 20.
You just got a nat 20 to help pick him up.
Okay, he's out of the pit. You both rolls over. He's now like dead body over here on the edge above the pit. You guys are just chilling there among all the
I
broken
get out
stuff.
of the pit and I kick him back in.
What are you doing?
Good.
I walk over the dead body and kick it.
Get out.
Don't you dare.
I loot his
Wait a
body
minute,
now.
it's alive.
You already got a great sword out. Get out of here.
I'm gonna loot his body now. What do I roll? Survival?
Technically, we should wait for Rain to get back, because he's not...
You guys are in the pit.
Well, then I keep Luca away. Go.
Go.
You're in the pit.
What did you do? You almost failed this entire thing.
Yeah, by farting.
You already have the dumb sword that you can't even pick up. Weakling.
I picked it up.
Yeah? Is this trailing
And I
behind you?
fell
Like,
over.
like that?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting you to be so heavy.
Yeah?
Caught me by surprise.
Okay, so you were gonna loot the body first. You had first dibs.
What are you talking about? He's in the pit.
I
They
at
threw
20.
it out of it.
Yeah, at 20. So like they bounced it off and then just
Out
kinda
of the
jumped up
pit?
over. Yeah.
How did they get out of the pit?
All the boulders they pushed in that same direction that make a perfect staircase for
Dang
them.
it.
Also, I also threw him as well with my nat 20.
Yeah. He threw me along with the goblin.
Yeah.
Toss me.
Unintentional toss.
Say it, Josh.
Toss me.
Okay, you're up there by
Okay.
body. You get next dibs. You're right next to it. You both pushed him out of there.
I
Alright,
already
so
got the
am I
crossbow.
rolling perception to see
Yes.
what's on him? 24.
24.
Oh, jeez. We have the card.
We're getting some good stuff tonight, boys.
Everyone but Luca.
You go ahead.
I call third dibs.
Ooh, okay. 19. For perception, right?
Plus
Yep.
your perception.
So that is a 26.
Oof.
I call third dibs.
Okay.
Aside from Luca.
I don't
wanted
care.
third.
Luca gets 5th dibs.
After the goblin gets to take back his stuff. He's still alive.
Oh my.
Oh, jeez.
I'm a shinobi.
Oh, crap. Is that a bell? Oh, I got a powder horn.
It's a powder horn.
Oh my gosh.
It's full. It's very potent. You can smell the type of black powder it is from like
I've always wanted to be
out
a
here with the
Once again.
I got
And
29.
goggles.
29.
Remember those goggles that let you see through all shrubbery?
Oh my god.
Shrubbery.
Remember at the beginning when he was still a wizard, he got goggles that let him see through all shrubbery?
We are the knights
I
that
really
sing.
hate you because that's exactly what they are.
Oh
The
my
same
god.
goggles.
Take it back.
It's not just shrubbery. You can actually see through the rubble. They're kind of like a basic X-ray of unliving things.
Hey, instead of seeing through shrubbery, you can see through
So I
rubble.
can't even see through shrubbery. Because they're living things.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. They provide night vision.
Good.
As soon as you put them on, you find that out.
Can I roll perception now to loot what
Yeah, roll your perception.
Alright.
2.
Flask is worth 2 potions that are both D8s.
I like how I got first dibs and I got
Botch.
Because I got 29.
shut up.
I also have a
That
crossbow.
is 23. Wait,
Get nothing.
I got the least
I got a
of it.
pipe.
A fight?
Oh,
Oh no.
I got a
Oh.
glow dart
Well,
gun.
guys, we got the barter simulator.
I got a tabard. I got a headband.
Tabard.
Can I see what my
Tabard.
staff does, actually?
Who had the highest perception?
Me, 29.
Goblins are coming.
I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
take a guess and
God.
say me is 29.
No, I remember it was you, but I don't know what number it was.
That's a nice sound.
Something specific.
I hate children.
You hate rain.
Yep.
I guess I don't have a
Who
card
gets
for
the
that.
XP for killing the goblin? Is it
You
me or
actually
is it you?
found a horn.
Oh.
Is it like my husk?
Rallying horn.
It's an actual husk 'cause it's a hollow.
I don't blow it.
You give
It has a mouthpiece on the end too.
Is it like a mouthpiece?
Yeah, but
You-
I found it on a
you put it-
goblin.
Put it in your
In
mouth.
which-
and it's-
You know, horns are signals.
It looks like there's still some more stuff on them.
We'll
I-
start
I-
starting from the
perception.
same order.
I perception.
18.
I'm gonna botch. I'm gonna give him something.
You know what I'm gonna
Tuck
do?
him like the necklace back onto his person by accident. By botch, of course.
You're pulling the wrong way.
Thanks, Chad.
I'm like,
Ooh,
I
a
can see it.
dagger.
Who was next?
What is
you?
it?
It's a pistol.
Oh,
I have a pistol.
it's a
Oh boy.
I'm gonna use
17.
it on you.
Dodge.
I use sneak attack.
Dodge.
But you
You can
won't.
only
You
do
don't know
it
why.
5 more times.
Oh look, another dagger and the Ozpin rod.
With the pistol, you also found 6 shots worth that was hanging out.
So I found 2 things you might like.
20.
I went shopping for you the other day.
I was shopping for you the other day.
And then last.
Dude, I get all the armor.
Yeah, you're gonna wear all at the same
17.
time.
I want. Ooh, scimitar. Heck yeah.
Oh
Is there
jeez.
still more stuff, Chad?
Nope.
How much
I
crap
got
is he
a
wearing at
katana
one
and
point?
a-
How does a goblin
and
wear
a
all of his
formal-
stuff?
So
He was
obviously-
literally armed to the teeth.
I
As
was
you've
a ninja,
taken
so-
everything off of him,
He had like 3 or 4 daggers.
as you've taken everything off of him, you can actually see how built this goblin is. He's built like an orc.
So you mean he's like a hobgoblin then?
However, there are stretch marks covering his entire body.
Ugh.
Where every muscle is, it's like his skin was stretched thin.
Mutated.
He like to call them tiger stripes.
I'm gonna go make them stop.
But yeah.
Good idea.
Well, they're actually performing a blood sacrifice upstairs, so I'm just gonna stay down here where it's really nice. Maybe search the body some more, Chad.
No.
Just to make sure. Okay.
Also,
who
what
has
does my
the trade
crossbow do?
stuff?
So what?
Crossbow.
What do you
Yeah.
got?
I got a
Oh,
cool pirate
Isn't
hat.
there a praise? That's what it is,
I
right?
got
Yeah.
a pipe. I got a headband, a
20.
blowgun, a
It
formal
has
look,
5 shots
It's
on
at
it.
the bottom.
and a
Is that a sword?
tabard. Yeah, I got a katana.
You can't really tell how
I
much
want
of
to
the
be a
damage you do.
weeaboo.
That's why I want to trade stuff for this.
I want to put it on.
Aw.
Well, yeah, he's a rogue.
All things seem quiet for a minute. You guys have time if you feel like trading around for what
Well,
helps you guys
I
out.
want to put this on.
Can I
So
can I-
what?
can I
You put it on.
can I inspect the staff that I have?
Do I
Joey,
notice
can I
anything?
interest you in
You
any of my
don't, you don't
wares?
notice anything.
Go away.
So what?
Can I inspect the staff that I
I'm a
have?
You
hoarder.
can inspect all you want to do.
Okay.
I'm
So
a
what would I do?
hoarder.
Like investigate or perception for the staff, or
Appraise.
Appraise.
appraise? So that's All right. I'll
That's
pull up my character.
intelligence.
Intelligence. So I would have a minus. No, sorry, not.
I would have a minus.
No. I wouldn't add anything to it then. 19. 19.
Plus.
Seems different. Maybe a little magical. Have no idea what.
Yeah, I'm not that magical, so I'll keep it on.
23.
I'm gonna be a
increase
priest soon anyway.
My new dude.
Seems like it's a little different. It's not like it's just light or anything.
Seems a little different.
That's it. It seems a little different.
I take a
Everything seems a little different.
Am I invisible?
No. You take a what?
Step.
It's really quiet when you move.
I'm keeping him.
Like,
I put on my cloak.
your cloak, you're instantly invisible. No, I'm just kidding.
I run laps around
No,
the building.
he doesn't see himself, so he thinks he's invisible.
I run
Psych.
laps around the building, Chad.
Psych. Alright.
Oh wow!
You make a sound like wind as you run around the building.
Appraise the
I
cloak.
point the staff at a nearby
25.
like chunk of rock.
It blows up.
I believe really hard.
I believe really hard.
Does nothing.
Dang it!
I rolled a 25.
4.
To appraise cloak.
Phrase the cloak is something feels different about it.
I hate this.
Why do you like this, Chad?
Well,
You hear horns in the distance.
great.
I blow it too. I blow my.
I put the goggles
Different this time.
I blow my horn.
So you're gonna start putting on your stuff?
on. Yeah.
The shrubbery goggles.
Okay, you get your goggles on,
I put my boots on.
you put your boots on,
I equip my 2 daggers.
I put the,
put on your sides, mount them. They all have gear to mount everything to you.
I have them both on my shoulder straps.
Get the Cruella de Vil shoulders just go like this.
Yeah.
You just
I equipped my other dagger.
The rope.
Your robes?
Oh, that's what this is. I put some robes on. I throw this pistol at Joey. Or at Claudius.
Pick it up.
Just kidding, I'm keeping it. You thought.
you have no idea what it
Please
is.
try shooting it.
The
I could
pistol?
use some
Please
armor.
try
that-
shooting
It's literally just a piece
Please
of metal
blow it
and
up.
wood
One tabard.
that has a little bit like a
Huh?
bunch of marbles
Tabard?
next to it.
A tabard?
Please.
Yes, I love a tabard.
Blow it out.
Yeah.
Just put in your hat.
For now.
Alright, I put on my 1, 2, 3 pieces of armor.
You put on your plate mail.
No, yeah, I just put on the plate.
I'll wear the
Equip
weed
the-
armor, why not?
Do you have samurai armor?
Yeah, he does have
Maybe.
samurai armor.
Give me that. I have
Maybe
a
I'll
katana. No.
Your movement speed is brought down by 5 feet from your
Good.
plate mail.
Mhm.
Good.
I'm gonna take the rod out and just kind of phrase it a little bit. See what it does.
Cool.
Should I see if the top turns at all?
Nothing turns.
Nothing turns.
Give me your...
I'm going to appraise it.
What? I have a
14.
blow
Is this
gun.
the other
I have a
rod?
hat.
Yeah, I have a rod and a staff.
I have a pipe. I have a.
Oh, you got a rod.
headband
Which
and
one
a
is this now? The
katana.
rod?
Yeah, the rod.
Give me the... No, I'm just kidding.
It looks like it has like dirt on the
I'll take
bottom
the
half of
blowpipe.
it,
Okay.
as if it's like planted in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I stabbed Claudius. Just kidding.
It bounces off my
There you go.
armor.
You hear horns in the distance again.
I blow my horn.
Different this time. There is no sound at all afterwards.
Well, I equip these.
Intelligence check.
I blow my horn.
22.
Oh, I botched.
That's a 17.
17.
That's a 7.
Ah.
They're waiting for a response.
I
Blow
told
the
you I
horn.
blow my horn.
Blow the horn.
You can't do it until the script allows.
Go away.
Blow the horn.
There are alchemy
Railroading.
symbols on this book.
Claudius,
You're gonna
blow
become
the
a full metal
horn.
alchemist.
You hear 3 distinct horns. You hear hoot, hoot, hoot.
I do it in the same pattern.
It's quiet.
Ah, crap. You killed us all.
You messed up the pattern.
I kill him. You killed us all.
Good.
I'll take you with us.
You deserved it.
You hear them again. This time a little bit longer. Hoot, hoot, hoot.
You should roll something.
Give him 2 blasts.
I'm gonna inspect my formal book.
Roll knowledge.
Roll knowledge.
Yeah.
What do I do to inspect it?
Appraise.
Praise. Okay.
Did you just say formal? Do you want to read it again?
It's a formal book.
What does that say, Joshua?
Formula.
It's a formal book.
It's a formula book.
He reads the he botches it. Formal book. He reads.
23.
After reading it again, he finds that it's a formal.
20.
I have no idea.
You see a bunch of shapes like this that are on every page, and each one has a few numbers by them.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
You guys have an idea? Give me all your items. I
It's
equip it,
knowledge.
all of them,
As
and
you
I'll go out
have
and
it
fight them.
opened,
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking at these, for some reason, some of the mud, some like dust on the side of the building,
Mhm.
and some of the green, like, you know, leftover leaves that are there, they kind of like glow. A little bit, just kind of like beating, just a little bit. And then as you close the book, it stops glowing.
Hmm.
I rolled a 20 for knowledge.
$20 check. They're
Yeah.
looking for a specific return, and it's never a mimic.
Give him 2 blasts.
I roll a 24 for knowledge in the same.
If it was normal orcs, if it was normal goblins, it would have been just a mimic because they're not intelligent enough. But based on what you have over here, you know that these are more higher up. It's some kind of a code.
I'm gonna hero point guessing the code of response.
You're gonna hear a point code. Hey, tell me what it is.
Well, let's think about this for a second. logically. They blew it 3 times, and then when we repeated it back to them, which is not what they were looking for,
They did it.
they gave us a warning in response, which was longer tones.
So do a short one. Just boop, boop. I believe it.
I give it right now.
Give it a victory horn. Just kind of like make it sound like you won.
No, even better. Just do it for as long as it can.
Yes.
Your hero point is able to tell him exactly what a normal victory horn would sound like. And it's like, you just hold that ending note as long as your lungs will let you go. That's what an average goblin victory note would be.
Do it.
Do it?
Performance check.
You do what?
I can't do that.
Give me the horn.
What was it?
I can't
That's
do
as long
that.
as you can hold it?
Yeah.
Hey, they all come immediately after. They just come.
Yeah, yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
I kill him before he kills us all.
You're losing XP the longer you hold out here.
Okay, now you're milking
I
it.
have asthma.
It's now canon. You have asthma.
That gets through as well. Like you can almost
Here,
hear
use
I
my
have
inhaler.
asthma.
Here, I'll give him my inhaler that I got.
I have asthma was the correct return call.
That was actually the correct.
asthma.
It's quiet. You hear like,
And then they leave. No. They want their captain back. We'll give it to them. I launch a catapult.
you hear the horns. What happened? What did I miss?
He said, "Oh yeah, they want their captain back." So obviously, we'll give it back to him. We build a catapult and launch it back at him.
You hear them screeching and yelling at victory. You hear random horns going on. You can just hear excitement all around. So they charge in to celebrate.
Everyone hide and I disguise as the goblin.
He puts on all of the armor.
Yeah,
Every single item that we have here.
right.
It's me, guys. Your leader.
Can we do that?
Let's go fight some more.
You can prepare traps and walls and vantage points and all kinds of other stuff to prepare yourself.
But
for
can I
battle.
pretend to be the goblin?
Well,
Hey,
you've only got a
hey.
little bit of time to do it because you actually have to roll
Is
initiative.
there anywhere that we can hide?
Still do that,
Yes, okay.
but you only got some prep room. All
Um,
kinds of stuff. You were in one of the best areas because it's
7.
actually got like almost 4 walls.
Mm-hmm.
Unnatural 20.
I have no weapons.
Did you roll anything?
Oh, initiative? No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use.
I'm
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm
Alright,
dead.
I'm going first.
So, that's a 5 for initiative.
Gunslinger's initiative, actually.
What's initiative again? Like
Well, now I'm back to
the
hating Joey
things
forever. He's
added
back.
together to it?
He's gonna be better than every
Should be
single one
your
of us.
dex bonus.
Only your dex bonus since you have an initiative bonus.
Oh, my dex bonus?
Yep.
Then it's plus 3. Oh, yeah.
Well done. Cool.
So...
Oh, I have a 10, never mind.
What?
Or no, an
Because my
11.
dex bonus is 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 7,
10.
10, 5, 11, unnatural 20.
Okay, so who's first?
Unnatural
We have
20.
Is it the 14th goblin or is it the 70th?
You guys
that
have
goes
a
next?
prep round beforehand.
Okay, alright.
It was Ring.
Get him out of
Who's
here.
next?
No,
10.
No, Luca. Luca's next.
Okay, so it's Ring.
Luca, me,
Okay.
Donald.
I need a reliable weapon
I have
because
stakes.
I have a giant stick and a little stick. Neither of them do much.
Stakes.
Stakes.
Alright, here is my plan. Everyone hide. I pretend to be the goblin captain.
Go away.
And,
And
then
then-
I convince them to leave without
All right,
me.
as you're being murdered, we're gonna. Oh, I have an idea. As
Does
you're
your
being
level
murdered,
1 know how to
we'll
speak
sneak out.
goblin?
He's a gnome. They fight goblins all the time.
I
Pick up
I
some.
used to be a wizard once, and they knew no languages.
He knows a lot
But
of.
you gave up being a wizard?
That's fine. What's the difference?
He's a gnome.
Also, what
you're gonna
happened
have
to these
to
amulets?
trick without speaking.
He had amulets on him.
Yeah, he did.
I have a necklace. Here, try this. I want a back now.
Okay.
Also, I could use a sword or something.
You can have the great sword.
You have 2 daggers.
Oh, thanks. They're so nice. Oh, also here, take these 2. You might like these.
Oh, thanks.
Daggers.
Roll perception.
20. 26.
21.
Watch.
26.
Joey,
Joey, you and me roll off.
you don't see anything.
Joey, you and me roll off. We have to see who sees it first. I rolled an 8.
You roll a 13.
Dang it.
Robbie.
Leave.
You just see a
Okay.
group of people off in the distance, just charging in.
Alright, well, I'm gonna mess with my formal book. And I'm gonna.
Okay, so you open it up.
Yep, I see the glowing things, right?
Yep, roll intelligence.
Intelligence, okay. 11.
One of the formula on there looks like it has the symbol you usually see on a health potion.
Ooh.
Book of Alchemy.
You can see there's an image,
Mhm.
which is a vial of some sort. And then there's like a weird leaf, dust, and then another weird symbol. As you do it, as you look at that,
Mhm.
you can see that there are some leaves that are off over there in the distance.
Mm.
There's some dust on the side of the building. And you can see that the red around his leg is kind of coming down in the water. It's dried up on his leg, is glowing as well. You see off in the distance you both see
Who saw it first, though? It was Claudius.
you both see it.
But Claudius saw it.
Yes, he sees it for a brief second before you. They're all weak goblins.
Okay.
Everything that this guy that came after you literally was just sent in to just take out everybody and be just fine. They look like they're cheering off in the distance. Victory, yay. Our leader did it just fine. We'll go in. They're all like weak. They're just wearing a loincloth and have clubs and spears.
Order 66. Kill all the goblins.
Some of the goblins are fine. Don't go to the victory party tomorrow.
we gave the goblin a chocolate bar at work all the time. And hey, thanks for the candy.
Thanks for the candy.
I'm gonna put my stakes in a line right here.
Things that you got?
Yeah.
Well, I'm putting on the tabard and hat.
As soon as you plant them on the ground,
Yeah.
they immediately just like point straight up, dig into the ground, and make a small base. And then just
Good.
I draw all 3 of my daggers.
all of them have this ergonomic feel on them. They feel throwable. Like they feel very well balanced for being
As he
full
holds them,
daggers and
Wolverine
not
thing
throwing
between
daggers.
each, like, 2 fingers.
They're heavy. Your hand just
I'm just mounted
you're
on
holding
the
all 4.
wall.
Oh, look at that! You can hold 2 in each hand, and
I put on the tabard and the hat. Do I feel any
you
special?
look fantastic.
You look fantastic.
Does my armor class go up at all?
You won't know until you start fighting.
Wrecked.
Well, I'm dead.
No, it goes up by 0.
Samurai armor I got.
You
You're
put on
welcome.
the samurai armor.
Samurai.
Your sword feels a little lighter.
Ooh.
No,
Give
he
me the
gave me
great
the
sword back.
Yeah, he
no
gave me
kidding.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm using magic, guys.
I'm kidding. No, I take out the katana too.
He dual wields.
I'll hold the front.
Only the
You guys
katana
hold
feels
everywhere
lighter.
else.
Yeah, you guys can wear the full plate. I'll learn my scale. Over
You
here.
want a robe?
Huh?
You want a robe?
Sure.
I
I'll
feel
be
like
a
I'm
magic
playing a
user,
card
guys.
game right now.
Yeah. Here, I equip these.
I attack
and
with
I'll use
these.
these too. And this is an item, so. Well, I put the little gnome robot on
Can
my
you
body.
equip items in combat?
We're not in combat.
Prep phase.
Prep phase.
I know, I was making a joke referencing.
Yeah, my-
Dude.
Yeah, our 45-minute
Yeah.
argument.
I have a wall and a giant hole in front of me.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to put the rod in.
I'm gonna find a nice little place to hide.
I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to put the rod in right there.
Right there?
Yep.
As soon as you put it in, it immediately just straightens up. And then just like twists in and locks. The front opens like a flower. And you just see like it starts rotating a little bit. And you just see it just starts rotating.
Oh, crap. Is it like a Tesla coil? Oh, jeez.
I roll perception on the hole. 25.
Well,
6 foot deep. It's about 5 foot wide. It's pretty, like...
Easy to get out of.
Yeah, you'd be able to get out of it.
Would I have to roll to get out?
It's near a building. You'd have to roll a climb check, but it's not as wet as the other ones are. It'd be a little bit easier to climb out than the big crater ones would be.
I'm gonna hide in there.
Put yourself in there.
Oh, of course I rolled a 4 for my stealth check.
Well, we still have one more prep round.
16. Okay.
You're pretty well easily seen. Everybody heard you.
That wasn't. I didn't fall in. I just didn't hide my stealth check.
Yeah, which means that you stumbled.
No.
You
Kitana.
made a noise.
You actually
that
have
gave
a
you
katana equipped.
He is the weeaboo.
He is
Wait a
the
second.
weeaboo.
I opened the necklace. Drip it.
Yeah, now you're gonna be underground, covered by dirt.
Your head clean off.
No, he's
6
underneath.
feet deep and I'm like 3 feet tall.
You see this light energy beam that goes over the top of it, completely see-through.
Can I reach through it?
Yeah.
But they can walk on top of it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. He's a genius.
I'm so glad I remember that.
Jeez.
Anything else?
I put little baby robes on. And I wave my staff around. Am I a wizard yet, Mummy?
Why? Why?
Well, my next class is gonna be wizard.
Oh my
A wizard yet, Mummy?
Why?
As you see the onslaught of goblins coming towards you while you're carrying your giant. Waving around, am I a wizard yet, Mummy?
And then the little rod starts shocking people, and I think that I'm doing it. I'm a wizard.
Oh, dang it.
Done.
Endgame.
I'm gonna put my headband on. See what that does.
The power headband.
Yeah.
Directly in front of you, your rod starts glowing.
Mm.
You're afraid.
Oh no.
A
I see what he's
glowing
doing.
knight appears in front of you, just made of pure energy.
Who's the summoner now?
Oh, crap. Oh. Hi, Kyra.
It's not Kyra.
An energy molecular build of Kyra's in front of you, glowing white.
Or you go over there and he stays there.
So
Because
who's the sorcerer?
we need that area
Oh,
protected.
This is Avalon.
Aelin.
It's your
Alien.
Eidolon.
It's
Oh,
my
wow.
Aelin.
I'm the summoner.
Well, okay, put my headband on.
Well,
What does that
this is gonna
do?
be fun.
You feel nothing.
Dang it.
I like how Kyra is your Avalon.
Well, because it was weak level, having met Kyra and still remembering it, it would have been the strongest person in his mind. The most dependable at this point.
It was me. I am the strongest person in my own mind.
A copy of
I
yourself,
popped there.
level
Yeah.
17, shows up in
Gorum?
front of you.
Gorum?
And he has the king.
Does Gorum not count?
No, he's a god.
Yeah.
So he's weak.
Yeah, gods are weak.
Yeah.
Yep.
He failed me. I don't believe him anymore.
How dare
He failed me.
I love goblins.
I kind of need somebody over there.
Do we get a +2 against these goblins since we fought the big bad goblin?
No.
He was a different type of goblin. You didn't actually engage in
He
combat
was a
with him.
goblin with stretch marks. We haven't fought goblins with stretch marks yet.
If any of these have stretch marks, we automatically get a +1.
Just keep that on your head.
No, if any of them look like him, you assume he gave birth to them.
Oh. Okay.
Turns out goblins are asexual.
Oh my god.
They just perform mitosis, and another one pops out.
They're like the Taken. If you don't destroy them in time, they split into
Ugh.
two.
Well, actually, in Warhammer, the orcs are like fungi, so when they die, they release millions,
Hey, I'm a
millions of
fungi.
spores. I'm not a fungi. I'm not a fungi at all.
Alrighty.
Shoot my crossbow. No, just kidding. It's not my turn.
Ring.
That's me.
You guys have the advantage over the goblins since they came in thinking victory. Your turn is first before goblins. You guys come before all goblins.
So they moving now?
Their positions where they are where they have come to in the end of the city. At least in the small little rebel area you are.
28 to stealth.
To stealth, you are unseen in your little hole.
That's completely concealed.
Well, it's just a hole.
Clearly.
Can they,
Clearly.
could they see it and see that they can walk across the hole?
It looks like it's some sort of energy.
Okay.
They're gonna be afraid.
They assume, in your mind, you assume that they'll see it as their leader's magic.
Yeah.
And then just walk across it.
Poor dudes.
Oh, poor baby.
That one still has a little bit of energy in it, but it's starting to fade out.
Okay.
The first one he casted.
Can I like? Never mind.
But I don't know that.
Is his body still in the middle of the street?
Yup.
Good
Throw 'em in
thing
the
I have a
hole.
giant wall.
Throw him in the hole.
Who cares? It's a dead guy.
What do you do for your turn? Your stealth.
Which dagger do I want to use? Can I use? If I use two at once, will I be at disadvantage?
Yes, your secondary attack will. If you had a secondary attack, because it'll be on your
I don't have
offhand.
a second attack. I only have one attack bonus. So I should just stick to using one.
Yep, we're trying.
Which one of these looks the coolest?
Or even
I like the one that I made, the golden one. I thought the golden one looked the coolest, in my opinion.
Well, these two look really similar.
Yeah.
Use that one.
Okay. This is equipped.
Okay.
So my cold iron dagger is not equipped.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I prepare to take action when someone steps across. So my plan is, once they move and start walking, they get to the middle, I'm gonna jump up and grab their ankle, and then pull myself up and sneak attack and kill them.
Where are you sneak attacking from below?
Yes.
Where?
In the hole.
I'm on them. And you still say in the hole. You might get a bonus.
In the hole, Chad.
I said where?
In
I said.
Did
I
he
said,
stutter?
I
Did he stutter,
I
Chad?
said where on him are you attacking? You just go in the hole.
Did
I'm
I
like
stutter?
ah.
Which one?
Oh,
Ah.
no.
Ah.
GG.
Wherever I can reach up to grab,
Jeez.
like, however far I can pull myself up, and then
Okay.
stab.
So
I'm not
in the
gonna
hole.
try
So
to do
you
anything
spend
fancy.
your attack waiting for preemptive strike.
Yes.
Lucas, your turn.
Oh no.
Fart.
Obviously, that's a free action.
If you had that ability.
No.
Thank goodness I got rid of that one.
No.
Do I still not?
Okay,
I
I'm
thought
gonna
I
run
had
over
the
there
minus 100
and
attack, Chad.
and put the dead
Get it
body.
back another way. What?
I'm gonna run over there, put the dead body back.
For
in
one,
the-
you gotta crawl out of the hole you're in.
Hmm?
You gotta crawl out of the hole you're in.
It's as tall as me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
The
could
climb
just-
check, because there's still muddy
Oh.
over there.
Let's move climb. Okay. No. 21.
21. You're able to climb out. That's your movement. I believe you have one attack.
Yeah.
So you can do that as movement.
I guess I run over there and
Put yourself over there.
yeah, that's all I can really do.
Cloud hits.
So once the goblins start moving in, your first movement will just be shove the goblin over into the hole.
Yes.
This is what happens when you fight us. Push through the hole.
You just intimidate for the first time.
Intimidation.
You'll be.
Kick his
You'll,
body in the
I'll
hole.
kick your body lightly into a hole.
I'm gonna hide behind the wall and wait. So I rolled a 18 stealth, and I'm gonna wait till he gets closer.
Alrighty.
Till I see the whites in his eyes.
And remember that we all still have hero points except for me.
Mm-hmm.
So use them.
Donald.
I'm gonna keep waving the staff. I'm gonna go and like stick a rock in front of me.
And a rock in front of you.
Yeah, just a rock.
You see the Kyra Ion just rip its great sword off, and literally just one hand, it just shatters the rock multiple pieces.
You didn't roll for armor class or anything. Just go.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
A rock
Also,
has infinite armor
You
class,
hear
so
this
it's an armor.
weird 8-bit sound coming from the goblin over there. What? There's an exclamation point that shows up above their head.
It's like Hubert.
Hi.
Crap, these are Cubert drops. Wait, that one over
Cubert?
there?
Where'd you get Cubert from? That's
Yeah.
definitely Metal Gear Solid.
Oh.
And Monster Hunter.
Oh.
When the monster
Well, you
sees
made
it.
the
And
you made
Pokemon.
you made
And Pokemon.
you made the sound as well, and Cubert talks and like exclamation points and stuff, right?
Yeah.
In the movie, he did. I'm not wrong.
He talks
Maybe.
in like symbols.
Yeah.
That's the, because that is used for
Stealth.
cussing.
Kyra, use stealth.
He sits down. He's still glowing.
Good boy.
That is a. It's not good. It's a 9 for stealth.
9
Yeah, no,
for stealth.
I then put the staff at the goblin again.
Yeah, your turn's over.
Dang it.
First goblin, here's a rock smash over here.
He sees nothing. He doesn't see anything. He sees a little glowing man sitting down, and then like a man wearing like a little gnome outfit with a staff waving above his head, and a hat.
Did you botch or did you not 20?
Doesn't see anything.
There's this giant pillar that
thinks it's
was
a
split in
captain.
half by
He sees the
Kyra, but there's
glowing
just
man.
no. He sees a giant stone in front of him, and there's glowing behind it, and then there's this weird statue
Yeah.
with a rod just standing off
Like
to the
staring
side.
at him.
He automatically. I'm gonna roll intelligence check for him. He think. Wow.
No.
Now I'm at 20. He thinks it's a statue for diarrhea.
What?
Because this is
Oh,
just
I don't want that.
The look of diarrhea. Diarrhea,
Oh.
like a warning. Like this is like, come near and like.
Get diarrhea. You don't want to
Yeah, because all he sees is this. He's holding a rod. Just his rod goes, I don't want that there.
This is how you do stealth.
This is
Take notes. Oh, look, he teleported. Like,
He's glitching. He's lagging.
he talks like
Well, your
Hubert.
stealth again. Perception.
23.
Beat an 11. Okay, yeah, you definitely.
I rolled an 11. So.
Yeah, I just needed to beat an 11 because that's what I rolled.
I'm the new rogue now.
Wrong.
He rolls perception as he's running.
No, I am the new rogue now.
Don't fire until you see the lights.
So he clearly sees his slain leader.
Just
There's a wall.
No, there isn't.
the stakes.
There's just the stakes.
Oh, I
On
thought
the
you
ground.
put an elevated thing.
No, I said they
Oh.
literally impale themselves into the ground.
Oh, okay.
And so it's just a bunch of spikes in front of you, a hole. And he can see you, and he sees... Actually, no, he doesn't see you, because you rolled
Apparently
higher.
only like 5 goblins came to party.
He doesn't see you, but all he
Weird.
sees right now is his goblin leader in front of him. And he sees Luke about to kick him into the hole.
But does he?
I shoot him.
But does he think they're statues?
So what?
That's the important thing. Do he think they're statues? Could be a statue of his leader that was just made in like 10, 20 minutes.
Except for the fact that he sees...
Roll an intelligence check.
We demand it.
I do not botch.
Dang it.
He charges head first.
Into the
I
spike.
trip him. Is it if he runs? Actually, no.
Starts running.
I get an attack of opportunity.
You don't get a chance.
Oh, does he just fall?
Nope. Second, he walks over your.
Oh, jeez.
It just like extends
Yeah.
up. And you just see the extent. There's just this
Gosh.
rod out of the ground, straight up.
GG.
Crack. Dang it. Not crack.
Nice hit.
McDonald's does not endorse the use of drugs.
I meant not crack.
Oh, okay.
Right up.
Also a good note to tell that McDonald's.
Goblin takes 6 points of damage.
Oh,
He
is he also
died.
in?
Right up and just like cuts up his legs. The side splits it
How does
open.
it feel?
He's got some bleed going on. He stops immediately right there.
And dies.
I just take my scimitar and poke him.
Roll your stealth check. You're right nearby.
Hey, I had a scimitar
30.
once.
Oh, I now have a giant rod through my leg.
He's so focused on his wound, he still doesn't see you right next to him.
Isn't making any sound, just like Have
He's in the
rust
shadows. Rats, rats. We the rats. We pray at night. We stop at night.
On a snap
We
still.
the rats.
So he notices
giant rat.
dude bro over here running in.
Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
I'm done.
As far as he makes it.
Well, guess what? Now, Claus, you're gonna have to fight everyone.
Good.
He also hears something going on over here.
That's not true.
Oh yeah, these guys were within earshot of a giant stone.
That's
being
not true.
split.
Josh
That's
said
not
so.
true. You're wrong. I hope you botch.
I don't want to botch this time.
I hope you botch.
I do not botch.
No.
We're good. And because he's on this side of the stone, he sees the glowing Kai right there. Instinctively rolls to hit.
Which one?
Kai right in front of him.
No, he
He
can't.
dies.
Well, that's not the first time he's died.
Oh my god!
She'll shake it off.
I was talking about the goblin, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
He hits.
Okay.
Wow.
Just 3 points of damage with his little club.
Oh, nice. Yeah, get him.
And that's it.
He abandoned us. This is
Ring,
this
your
is just
turn
my
again.
fantasy.
I roll a perception to see what's going on around me outside. 19.
It's raining.
But I
You can see the tops of buildings. That's about all you can see from your direction. You heard Luca shuffle by as he's already near where probably the body is.
I have an idea. I'm gonna go from one hole to the next.
Hole hopping.
Hole hopping.
It's never been done before.
Where are you going?
From here.
Climb check.
To the one that's even more
Even smaller.
and just way more out of the way than the other one.
22.
Don't worry, guys. I can handle this.
Successfully climb
once.
out. You can use your move action, your run action to actually hit your attack action to run into that hole.
Good. And I
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You'd be right outside the hole.
Why does we get murdered by goblins, by the way?
I have 50
Annihilated.
movement speed.
Psych.
As a
I'm gonna
first
destroy
level?
them all.
I
I'm,
think so.
they're falling
'Cause
right into my trap.
Isn't it double?
Double
Yeah,
would be
I run.
60.
I run. Well, double is 60 then, right?
Yeah.
My movement speed is double there.
You start with 40,
What are you talking about?
but you still make it at 40.
Whatever.
Is that you can't
Gnome
be?
doesn't say double run speed or
Yeah, it
double
does.
speed, but still, you
And I-
run.
And I use the necklace again.
I am sorry, sir. That is not a free action.
Says who?
You also use run.
What's the
Wrecked.
difference?
Num got wrecked.
Is stealth a free action?
Yes.
Nat 20.
You are unseen by anything, and thanks to your also awesome robes, you are unheard.
Robes?
Robes.
The sound of a gentle breeze.
I don't even need to roll stealth when I'm running anymore.
Even in a even in the vacuum of space, it would still make a gentle breeze sound. It's like, wait a minute.
Someone's actually here.
Something is wrong.
Something is wrong with reality. Luke, it's your turn.
Alright,
Lucas.
obviously I kick the body into the hole.
Okay. Do you just kick the body into the hole?
No, I look the goblin dead in the eyes and kick his commander in the hole.
Wait,
You roll a strength
wait.
check first.
wait, how do you mean that? You said you kicked the commander in the hole. What, in what way?
Both ways.
Oh, jeez, okay.
No,
This is some-
I just,
if you do it, you'll get bonus XP, I promise.
no,
Yeah.
I just
Just
shove his
Do you want to
body.
level up?
It was a swift
I'm
kick
already level 2.
into the pit.
Roll a strength check.
Level 2.
20. Unnatural.
That's enough. He rolls in there. Now roll your favorite stat, which is a max of 12 right now.
Yeah. That would be a 22.
22?
Yep.
scared. He was focused on the cut.
Yeah.
Now he's definitely not focused on the cut, and he's not focused on the ninja error of non-existent that's right next to him
I
either.
just imagine.
In full plate of armor.
It's
Yep.
just Claudius.
You're just a
like,
statue.
It's just Claudius like slowly looking at the goblin pulling out his gun.
Isn't he invisible?
I have a
No, the
crossbow
cloak,
right
the
now.
cloak does not give him invisibility.
But he thinks he's invisible.
He does think he's invisible. You're right.
Because he can't see himself.
And the goblin can't see him, and he's standing right in front of him.
Two goblins
Basically,
are.
if you
Roll an
believe-
intelligence. Roll an intelligence right
Basically,
now.
confidence is the only way magic works. If you think that you do something, then
12.
it happens.
12.
Matt, you think you're invisible.
Dang it.
You think you're invisible.
Good.
And
But
you've got to
does-
role play it too.
But does the goblin think he's
What's his
invisible
name?
too?
No.
Which one?
What matters is
Claudius.
there are two goblins by him that don't see him, that are right next to him. He thinks he's invisible.
Alright, for my attack, I'm going to use my attack to do a For Honor emote. I pull out my katana, I just
Go
go...
away.
I pull it out, and then I go like, point at him, and go like this.
Same intimidate factor.
But he pees a little.
But
A little bit of pee comes out of his wound.
He comes out of
it's
his
not
room.
just blood going down his legs
Yeah,
now.
good.
Gladys,
I got this.
No
you're
scorpion.
also invisible.
I'm gonna walk.
Oh my gosh.
Roll your stealth.
29.
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap! They don't see you! I got a 2 and a 1!
You can sneak out of here. You can
You literally, you still believe thoroughly you're invisible because you walked by and they didn't even look at what you're doing. He sees him petrified, he sees that guy, he's peeing his pants right now, and the statue just walked away. And no one noticed, you're standing behind it. You are full on convinced you are invisible.
Oh.
Alright.
Like there's no doubt in your mind you're...
I take my
Dang it!
scimitar.
That was so good.
I take my
So
scimitar.
Do you have a scimitar? Awesome, okay.
Does he get sneak attack damage? Please say he gets sneak attack damage.
There is you have to defeat sneak attack.
Yeah.
Backstab.
Please. That would be so amazing though.
Alright, I got
because he
10
believed he was invisible, he gets sneak
Doesn't
attack
matter,
damage.
because of your stealth, you actually do hit.
Yes. I have no clue what the damage is on it.
You're about to find out. So take notes.
It's a d6 plus 1.
That's
6.
is it adding your strength modifier?
Oh.
It's melee. You wouldn't know what melee is
8.
because you've never punched a thing.
8.
Ever,
Did you
Spike.
stab?
despite
Yes.
being a monk in your past
Wait, can
life.
I? No, I can't use that as dex, can I?
Well, no, I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
it's like a call. Like
No, yeah, I stabbed him.
Just go for a stab.
8. Stabbed him in the back.
Okay, well, you did a quarter of his health. There it is. Right arm off.
Oh.
He
Roll a
moves,
stealth check.
he moves just a little bit and he triggers the spikes again and gets stabbed.
Oh, you're lucky. 16.
Oh no.
14.
arm?
Yes.
Must have been the wind.
And then he hears a gentle breeze.
He's freaking out because his arm just fell off. He's in pain, and he's just screaming at his arm on the ground and doesn't think to look behind at what took it off.
Good.
All right.
So angry.
I have a really
My
good
turn.
idea.
Donald,
Oh my gosh! If we can convince
Who's the rogue
if we
now?
can convince them that the ghosts of this town are like attacking
Oh
them,
my gosh!
you know how amazing that would be. They have to run.
that's genius! You
Yes.
leave them alive and tell them to. It's possible.
Let's do it.
How are we gonna like talk to them though? We don't know any goblin.
You could probably just talk to them.
Wait, you can make us look glowy possibly with your book.
That's only who's ever's holding it.
We could all hold
We
it.
make him hold it. We make the goblin hold it. I'm turning into a ghost.
You take off your bandages, start covering yourself in blood. Give him the book, he picks it up.
Focus, goblin.
You're just glowing as you're coming forward towards him. That was your turn.
Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Shut up!
Except we're the monsters, and they're not the Mystery Incorporated.
I don't know. I feel like
Alright.
I've done the most.
Alright, I'm going to
I'm gonna do next.
I'm gonna go tell everyone my amazing idea. But first off, before I do that, I'm gonna command Kyra to just, clean house with these two guys. Tell them to just, and point to both
We
of them.
don't have our fuse yours, do we?
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Wait, we do?
We do.
So do we have telepathy with one another?
Our fuse years are
First
part of
level
us.
didn't. You had PictoChat.
Yeah, but we had it upgraded.
I need to draw again.
So why would it get downgraded?
Oh, also there's no Faithfinders order.
Ever.
So,
So?
That was kind of the hub of how your communications work.
oh.
Yeah, their servers are down.
Dang
it.
You're down to local network only.
No.
They're always doing maintenance.
Which is
They're
PictoChat.
always doing maintenance.
3 years later, and they're still doing maintenance.
Stupid patches. Okay, you can focus your wand on one attack.
Oh, he
Okay.
can focus?
Shut up!
Alright, I'll tell him to just attack this guy for right now. Because this guy still has no idea.
Yeah, he just sees it glowing and he hears
Yeah.
slash.
And then I'm gonna go...
Roll to hit.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh no.
Great job, Kyra.
Well, Kyra misses and shatters another stone next
Nice.
to the goblin.
Stone.
Only the ghosts hate stones. Leave.
So that was your attack. You now have a movement.
Five. That I can only move 5 because I have a bum leg.
Yep.
So tell us your...
And roll a reflex to not fall into the hole you cornered ever so gracefully.
I botch. Nope, I did not. I get a 15.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're just barely corner over it.
All right. I only know where Luca is right now because Claudius is invisible, and also so is.
Goblin goes to swing at Kyra again.
Mm.
Aye, nat 20.
Yeah. Oh no, Kyra's getting hurt. Oh
There's 2
no.
damage. Double damage. 2.
Ooh.
Behead.
No, it's normal damage. But
It's
I
a
confirm
bludgeoning.
crit. Of course, the 2 times that I nat 20 in a row, and it's a dumb goblin.
It's on yourself.
He does 5 more damage to Kyra, and now Ghost Kyra is missing
His eyes.
5 teeth.
5 teeth. Okay, that's not that bad.
Yep.
He still has his.
Other
skill.
goblin investigates now. Oh yeah, this is happening.
No. Is my staff like in conjunction with the rod, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
He goes to hit the back of Kyra.
Backstab.
No.
He explodes instantly.
Correct.
Goblin or
Goblin.
Anti-rogue.
oh jeez.
Goblin explodes instantly.
Oh
Just goblin. everywhere right there.
jeez.
Anti-rogue.
The rod stops glowing for a little bit and spins a little slower and just waits.
Okay, so the rod kills people. The staff is what summons. Okay, I get it now.
Rod prevents sneak attacks.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Within a radius, you don't know yet, but you know that you're right next to it because that D4 is your...
Hey Kyra, look over here.
Here's by you.
Hey Kyra.
Like you tried to do it, and you
Hey
just
Kyra, go over there.
Hey, Kyra, look over there.
You spend your attack to control Kyra. Kyra is stronger than you, that summon is at least.
All right.
So you're kind of using him as an attack.
Wow,
As a summoner
just like a
would.
Right.
summoner.
I'll tell Luke about my
His
amazing
switch
plan.
Just like a...
You were close enough to tell Luca your amazing plan.
I tell Luca my amazing plan.
What is that plan? Remind us.
If we convince the goblins that the ghosts of the town are coming up and killing them, maybe they'll leave. Who
And tell their
knows?
friends.
Maybe. I don't know.
You can spend a free action to PictoChat the group.
They'll tell him it's a ghost
Where's the-
town.
Draw a picture of a ghost.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the chicken nugget.
Sponsored by
Aww.
McDonald's. Picked up Chet, sponsored by the
While he's doing that, I will...
by the McDonald's engine.
Are you guys almost done?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
No, we're not.
I want to go to bed.
No,
I
you
want
don't.
Right there. Okay.
I fell asleep.
I know you did.
Does he fall in the hole?
I'm
No.
checking.
He has
He
Ledge
has, to make,
Walker.
he has to make 2 of them.
That means he could just float.
Sexy's the first one, and Botch is on the second one. He's in the hole.
Heck yeah.
Get out of here.
He just turns the other way.
Please.
You in the hole?
Yes.
He's gonna go to attack into the hole with you.
But can he see me?
Mm-hmm.
But I stealth. Nat 20.
Oh, you're at 20? Okay. I do not succeed. He just goes to go forward towards his leader.
Now, do I get to make an attack of opportunity?
No, he's kind of on top of you.
Dang it.
So he gets an attack of opportunity.
He does not, although he's in the hole with you and well aware you're there, but he can no longer attack. He's literally standing next to... Oh, wait, never mind. No.
I'm hidden.
Yes. You're just laying down. He's just on top of you, getting ready to go beyond you.
Good.
Doesn't notice you're there.
Good.
I am the trap.
You see nothing.
He is running away.
Oh, good. He sees nothing.
See the second one?
He sees nothing.
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
Roll a stealth.
He sees
Does he get an attack of opportunity? Because he was face to face
18.
with Claudius and then moved away.
18.
I rolled 18. Yes, yes, he does.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you get attack of opportunity.
14.
With what?
The scimitar.
Roll your damage.
5. Or wait, oh wait, hold on. 7.
There we go.
7 points of damage.
Beautiful. I send that to the group.
Masterpiece.
It says Sandpoint Revengeance. It's a beautiful picture of a ghost with a mustache
And muscles, don't forget the muscles.
and muscles, holding a sword and a rod.
Even though he's not the ghost.
And there's goblins running away.
I know.
So, roll an intelligence check.
Roll an intelligence check.
What's the DC for it?
He told me the plan.
Yeah, you don't need to. You know the plan.
11. Actually, no, 12.
21.
You do.
12.
You're like, eh.
Good. I'm doing the job for him anyways.
That's good.
We're continuing the plan, even though you do not know the plan.
It was just a 10. You get it. Everybody's aware of what Donald's plan is, but it's also your choice to follow it
Yes.
I mean, I guess I kind of have to follow it.
I was kind of already going in that direction.
Yeah, these two were.
Just like shooting
or
wild.
not. He fails again. Doesn't see anything in front of him. Just notices his arm is missing. He's freaking out and he's picking up his arm.
He's picking it up.
He just picks up his arm. That's his attack option. And he uses his movement option. He picks up his arm and runs away from whatever's chasing him.
GG.
Does he run into the city?
Guess what? Yeah.
Opportunity.
Another ghost.
13.
You hit. With
9.
9 points of damage.
Man.
Okay,
Another
now
ghost attack.
you just
He's...
he's hopping on the left leg that is all he has left,
Oh no.
and he is hopping as fast as he can.
He falls in the ditch.
In fact, he's got to roll his reflex now for the
Oh,
ditch,
no.
and it's significantly lower.
This is sad.
Does he fall and die?
He's just
Oh, wait,
squabbling
wait.
on
Is
the
the
ground.
light screen still over?
No,
Okay.
that there's off
He's
the way.
dissipated.
Just making sure.
Actually, how many rounds did I have that set for?
It was
Probably
starting to
not.
fade
It
already.
was
Yeah.
And that was 2 rounds ago.
2.
Yeah.
He's on it.
Oh no.
He's just dead on it, and it's just starting to fade away.
He's dead?
No. Sorry, he's
Falling
Laying
down.
yeah,
on it.
he's just falling. He's falling on it.
How deep is it?
That hole is 10 feet.
Poor dude.
So if it opens up, he's gonna die.
He's just gonna fall 10 feet to the bottom. He'll take damage from the fall.
And die.
He's also got no right leg and no right arm, and doesn't know why they're gone.
And well,
He should be the one. He should be the one we let go free.
No.
Because he's the scaredest out of all.
Yes.
Also, he's the most damaged.
So
Or
that
you guys
Frank's
all
gonna
hide and
die.
they just see this guy. Oh!
Exactly.
You hear Luca from the hole?
Toast. All that.
He sees his friend.
Who did this?
His friend grabs his shirt collar. Ghosts.
He sees his buddy. Wow, nat 20. He buys it completely. Dude's screaming at
They're
something.
ghosts.
He's just screaming in Goblin, just like that, waving his arm that he's holding this left thing, and then the whole dissipates.
Oh,
and he
no.
just falls in.
Gets sucked into the ground.
Well, guys, I've held up the front line
So
pretty
far,
well.
so good.
Jeez. How did we have a full plate rogue sneak past? You know what? I don't even want to know. This is beautiful.
And that is the end of the game.
Goats.
Goats.
Did you say goats? Did you guys get killed by goats in the town?
Give me all your...
Goats.
Don't mix them. Keep what you have. I want to separate them so we know what items you guys have.
I'll take a pick.
I wrote down all the stuff I had in my notes.
Anybody else write down what items?
I wrote down
I'm
the
doing it
flask.
right now.
I used up the steaks.
I'm gonna need you to put
I
these-
have
Write down
Right.
everything else that you had.
Okay.
Make sure you have notes of what it is, because I'll put your stuff back.
I don't need
Okay.
that. I don't need this.
I actually have no idea what most of my stuff does.
Here.
Yeah, me neither.
Just write down what it is.
I already,
And then I'll tell you.
yeah, I wrote it down, but I have no clue what it does.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
I know
you
the
were
rod.
reaching for it.
Protects
Here.
against sneak attacks, which is awesome. Here's my stuff.
Yeah, we
Also,
should
powder
keep
horns you can take, because you'll probably need that. Because you like powder so much.
that. Dust.
And then I